Welcome back. It's an Ugly World, episode 30.
Hey.
How's it going?
Chilling, man.
That's good.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah?
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
Nothing special is going on, but, you know.
Is something going on?
Not really. I wish something was going on. That would be nice, but...
You know, sometimes nothing going on is better.
Very true, bro.
You know?
Very true. Have you watched that EDP documentary? I need to talk to someone about this, bro.
No.
Fuck. No one's watched it, bro.
When did it come out? I thought it was coming.
Like a week ago or something like that.
Okay.
Or a few days ago. I don't know.
Okay.
But it's pretty fucking disgusting, bro.
I was about to say, literally the only thing I know about EDP, I don't even know what he did before being a pedophile. All I know is that he sent a child a picture of his shit. So
see, that was a big thing.
And then I think I was like, I've heard enough.
Yeah. There's like I didn't know this. I heard about that when that happened, when he was like sending pictures of shit to children while also sending pictures of him like nutting and everything. I'm like, this is a crazy combo you got going on. But apparently that's just something that he likes to do, because the dude who like made the documentary, there's like a whole part near the end where he's like, I haven't really been in contact with EDP for like over a month, and he just every day he's just sending me pictures of shit.
What the
and he sends like voice memos with them and everything.
What type of voice memos?
Just talking about the shit. Yeah.
What is he?
You know,
what is there to say?
Great question. I don't know. And then in part of it, he's like going through a slideshow of a bunch of pictures of his shit, and he's like, "Oh, I could tell you exactly what I was eating during." And I'm like, brother,
I heard
we got to put this man down, bro. Well, he's on death's door right now, so.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, apparently he's got like stage 5 kidney failure or something like that. So, yeah, God does beautiful things sometimes.
Hey, man, some of the ways are not that mysterious.
You know,
I kind of I see what you were going for.
That is another thing. He said that God is the one that saved him from these 2 fucking child abuse cases, and that's the reason why he never went to jail for either of them.
Now that would be mysterious.
It is very.
As to why God would help you with that.
Well, Chris Hansen had an idea.
Oh, yeah?
He said it's because the YouTube pedo catchers did not give a fuck, and they fucked up the cases on purpose. And then the dude who did the second one with Gideon, like, openly admitted, he was like, yeah, we could have done it the right way, but like, then we couldn't really monetize it or make any money off of it.
Come on, y'all.
So that's the type of people we're dealing with. And apparently that's like the number one pedo catcher now. This dude who his whole thing is like admittedly just ripping off Chris Hansen. Like he's a Chris Hansen impersonator.
What?
Yeah. And now he's like the most viewed pedo catcher on YouTube or whatever.
How did I miss that? So wait, he's
never
simultaneously he's doing a Chris Hansen bit while Chris Hansen's still active?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He's he's a Chris Hansen, except he beats the shit out of the pedophiles.
No, he doesn't do that. They like fuck it up, and they don't really get evidence or anything. They're just like finding out where the person lives and getting like funny shit, and then they don't contact police or anything. And then they also, one of the things Chris Hansen said is that they fuck up with is that they have like the I was going to say decoys, but they're not decoys. They're actual fucking children that they have. That Gideon was like pressuring this 15-year-old girl to like sext with EDP for like a year straight. And he was just getting pictures of his dick and everything for like a year. Not cool. Maybe that fool should be arrested.
Yeah.
But they're saying, Chris Hansen was saying that they were like having the like kids constantly like messaging him first. Like always they were messaging him and just like getting on him about like sending pictures and like all this stuff. And they're like, he was like, this would never fucking work in a court of law. You can't be like just messaging someone every day to send you dick pics.
Yeah.
And then when you finally get them, it's like, yeah, that's still not good, but like you can't fucking do that. He was like, that just fucks up the whole thing. I don't know how, because I'm like, I feel like it should still be illegal to send pictures of your dick to
like
a
you
kid,
did it at the end of the day. I know that's the funny thing on his show when they're like, well, you know, I felt somewhat coerced into. He's like, she's a 14-year-old girl. You're a 29-year-old man. What do you mean she pressured you?
Brother, there's so many fucking actually obscene clips. I saw a lot of people getting kind of upset about the documentary thing because I think it was kind of like portrayed when it was coming out as like a more serious like breakdown of everything.
Oh, okay.
But then it turns out the documentary maker was just like living with EDP for like 2 years or something like
That's
that. And
insane.
then just like recording everything. And realistically, it's like an hour, 45 minutes, and probably like an hour, 30 of it is just EDP talking about like crazy shit. And like, so I get it. It is kind of fucking weird. Like some of the vibes of it are a little weird where it's just him talking about how much he wants to like fuck kids and all this stuff in certain points. But then another thing that's so fucking funny, bro, is how insistent he is on, I'm not gay. I'm not gay. Every time he's talking about anything, he brings up gay shit and he's like, nah, but I don't fuck with that gay shit. Every fucking time, bro. And like, he'll be talking about dating apps. He does it like 3 times throughout the thing, talking about dating apps he uses. And he's like, I would say Grindr, but I'm not on that F slur shit. Like he's just going crazy. And I'm like, why do you keep bringing this up then, bro?
God's got good standards.
He's a fucking freakazoid.
Not
bro.
with that gay shit, but here's a picture of
bro. That's the funniest part.
Turd.
Is he's going off for like 10 minutes about if you're into that gay shit, you're mentally ill. You're mentally disturbed. Something's wrong with you. And then right after that, it goes into every time I go to sleep, I just dream about viscerally murdering people, and I just can't get it out of my head and all this shit. He talks about murder a lot. Yeah. He talks about kids a lot. It's a very interesting watch, I would say. And there's some fucked up clips, bro, of him talking about like, I don't even see what's wrong with a 14-year-old and all this stuff. Like, it's fucking crazy, bro.
Isn't there, I could be completely talking out of my ass, but isn't there like a connection between shit play and like psychopathy?
I for sure could see that. Like that makes sense to me because there's got to be something going on in your brain where you're like, you like something that's so fucking gross. Like something that's so like, I don't know, like something that is like not good. Right?
Yeah,
like
it's literally, there's no other way, like from a natural organic standpoint, it serves no purpose. Well, I guess you can grow plants with it, cow shit. Anyway,
Yeah,
can you grow plants with human shit?
That's a good
question. I feel like we eat stuff that probably would not be good. Yeah. I feel like you could. I feel like because they eat like grass and like a lot of, you can. So anyways, my point, to be so, titillated by something that serves no fucking purpose, but to just be gone from you. Yeah, something's strange.
Something's going on,
yeah,
bro.
Something's not right.
It's fucked, bro. I mean,
we can move on. Watch Nathan For You?
Oh, that would be good, bro. We should watch Nathan For You.
We should.
Let's just watch it, Just
watch it on the pod.
Yeah. Just a whole podcast of us watching the whole first season of Nathan For You.
You remember the first episode?
Which one was the first? Oh, the shit yogurt? Yeah. Yeah.
They did the focus group where the guy was like, he didn't tell anybody what it was, but everyone was like, this is like weird. No, I don't like it. And this guy's like,
bro,
that was good.
Dude fucking loved it.
And then Nathan's like, oh, you like it? He's like, yeah. He's like, you'd like if that were in a yogurt shop, you'd get it. And he's like, oh yeah, I get that.
What a fucking freak.
And then he like, everyone took one bite. He like finished the whole fucking thing.
That shit was disgusting, bro. I cannot.
They cut to somebody who was like, it kind of tastes like shit. And then they cut back to him like fucking gobbling it up.
Scarfed it down, bro.
And then he talks to a kid after they put it in the shop. And he's like, what flavors did you get? And he's like, I got vanilla and some chocolate. Oh, and the poop. Just casually added poop to his sundae.
Dog, what?
And then they show the kid eating it, and he just has his face, but he's like just chewing it anyways. Just,
oh my god, that shit's so fucked, bro. I don't.
They're among us.
That's so crazy that he was able to fucking get that into an actual fucking yogurt store. And, yeah, the owner was so pissed.
Yeah,
bro. He was so upset that whole episode. Yeah, I don't know.
He's like, would you keep it in here? He's like, probably not. It's poop. So I don't
Just
think so.
ruin the reputation of yogurt business. That's awesome, bro. Have you seen that one yogurt place in like fucking Utah or whatever that has the Charlie Kirk cups of yogurt?
No. What does that even mean?
It's just all their cups. They like, after Charlie Kirk died, they like rebranded their whole fucking yogurt spot to be like a Charlie Kirk branded
site.
Yeah, and like the cups that you put the frozen yogurt into all have like, they're straight up just like paper cups with like stickers of Charlie Kirk on them. Yeah. And they like made it their whole fucking identity, bro. That we got you can dip the Charlie Kirk yogurt into sprinkles. And it's like, all right, bro. Who's buying that shit?
What the fuck?
I guess it's Utah, so probably business is probably booming out there, bro.
Oh right, I forgot he got slimed out in Utah.
Yeah.
Okay. It's close to home.
Mm-hmm.
Some of his vital essence is probably in there.
Ooh, probably sipping on Kirk.
Mm-hmm.
A little frozen Kirk.
Okay, see, that's what I was about to ask. Do you, because I said chew. Do you chew? Do you slurp? Do you drink? What the fuck?
That's a great question. How do you consume ice cream or frozen yogurt?
Like I've had it many times, but I never consciously thought, how am I putting this down?
I think it just melts in my mouth.
You can do a little bit of both. I guess initially you can chew until it starts to melt, and then you just kind of swallow it. You just swallow ice cream.
I guess you do just swallow ice cream.
You just swallow frozen yogurt.
You just suck it down.
Yeah.
Like Kirby.
Let us know in the comments. Do you crunch your ice cream? Do you chew it up? Do you just swallow it whole?
You don't get to ask
Shit.
We stumbled upon something we should not be asking about, bro. What state of matter is froyo or ice? Is it a solid?
Too malleable.
It's not a liquid.
Until it is.
It's like an in-between state of matter. It's a plasma.
Bro. Have the eggheads in Washington looked at ice cream?
Bro, we got to get someone on this. We got to get someone high up on this.
What is poop?
See, that's a question as old as time, bro.
Sometimes it's solid, sometimes it's liquid, sometimes
it's a little bit of both. Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, enough poop talk, I think.
I don't like that stuff.
Yeah, poop's kind of yucky, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're talking about telepathy and shit this episode. We're done with the poop and the pedophiles. Well, maybe there's pedophiles later on in the telepathy stuff. I haven't decided yet, but
there are always pedophiles.
There's definitely a lot of sex that I've seen in here. A lot of very obvious undiagnosed mental illness that some of it made me very sad, but
yeah, that was okay. I found more. Yeah, I didn't see much of the sex stuff.
I searched it out, to be honest. Oh, I made that a mission of mine to see how much sex shit that I could find in here.
Okay, well, you were ahead of the curve on that one. Yeah, I definitely a good amount of even within the kind of these groups where people believe. There's people where even the people in those groups are like, hey man,
yeah,
this is kind of like very obviously a mental health situation.
Yeah. There are some rabbit holes I fell down with going through people's like Reddit accounts and stuff.
And I should have done that.
Some of them were like actually kind of scary. Where I'm like, oh, this person is like very unwell.
Ooh.
And like posted in some subreddits that are not good. They're like, some of them I'm not even sure if they're with us anymore on this plane, to be honest. Some of them posted some dark stuff. So I'm hoping that they're okay and they just got help. But
yeah, it's crazy how deep so many of these things can go. Because there's stuff that's just like funny, stuff that's a little sad, sometimes greatly sad, and some stuff that I'm like, whoa, you're on the precipice of something.
Exactly, bro. There's a good amount of. I don't know if I included much of it. I mean, some of them definitely hit on it, but there were quite a few. Actually, no, I definitely grabbed a couple that are like very obviously this, but there's quite a few of them that are like bordering on gang stalking.
Yeah.
Like a lot of it.
I saw a couple of those.
Like I feel like a really big thing, a through line in a lot of these posts, especially like the crazy ones, are people thinking that they're like constantly being surveilled, constantly being attacked and everything. And I'm like, brother, you're just an everyday Joe, gang. Like, what do you think this is?
That's the thing, is that that's in there because there's a lot of people that think that they're aware. The only way that they're aware they're being gang stalked is because of their
Yeah.
ESP.
Yeah. It's an interesting world.
How do you feel about ESP? Just in general, despite, all the different, what do you think?
No, bruh. I don't think. Like, this was a lot of the other, like, spiritual and, like, weird, like, psychic shit and everything that we've, like, looked at. I'm like, all right, bro. Like, I could see where a lot of people are coming from with it, or I can, like, there are certain things that I'm like, I do believe it, and then other things where I'm like, I don't know about that. The ESP stuff, I can't. I really don't understand how this would even be possible. Like, I get I feel like I didn't grab any of them, but there are definitely people in here that are more like, I can like feel more of like feeling things kind of.
Empaths. Oh, I should have gone down that path because it's in the same
vein.
It's the same thing, yeah.
But like stuff like that, I could actually like, I could get behind that more. Where it's like I could just feel like the vibes of something, that kind of thing. But when people are talking about they are like literally projecting themselves into people's brains and like doing all this shit, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Or like communicating. There's like a lot of these people that believe that everyone has the ability to communicate. What do they call it? I can't remember what they call it, but there's like an acronym for it, but it's like communicating just like my thoughts into your brain and then your thoughts into my brain, and nobody has to speak or anything. And all these people believe that they can do that, and they think it's something that every human can unlock, and that's how we ascend from this like state of being. And I'm like,
I think, as with everything, I'm undecided. Like, there's just I usually lean towards the believing side just because I'm just aware of how much we don't know. And there's all kinds of and a lot of just personal experiences I can't explain that science in its current state couldn't explain. So I always lean that way. But I also just feel like when it comes to those like extreme ones, like where people are saying they can have a whole conversation with somebody, I just feel like this stuff to discover something like this, to be able to measure it, to hone it, whatever, would take so much. The idea that you just kind of figured out how to do it. I feel like, let's just say it is real and it's something people could get to. I feel like it would take so long and it would take so much. Just these.
That's why I'm like,
people who just say they can just do it. I'm like, I don't think so.
That's why I don't like necessarily not. Like, I don't necessarily believe it's like out of the question or like impossible, but
that's my main thing.
I just think like the extremes of it is pretty crazy. Like, I think because there are obviously like a lot of like weird experiences that like everyone has, where like you'll be thinking of something and then someone will like respond to a question you asked in your head or something like that. Like, that happens to just people in general, and I think that is something that like there could be something to that, but I just think the idea that like we can like harness that power and like use it at will, I'm like, I just don't think like
I think it would take
any
a
fucking
lot.
humans are at a level where that could fucking happen. I don't think that's something that we could just figure out. If ever. Like, I think that maybe that's just something that's just like, like innate to anyone with like anything with like a conscious or whatever, where it's like there are things that we can't explain that we can do. And I think that just is kind of what it is. Like, I don't think everything is ever going to be fucking explained, So I think stuff like that, I just feel like it's just something that like kind of happens. But I really don't see a way that it could be something that's like power
studied,
you could
measured,
like fucking harness or
honed,
study. Yeah. Because I'm like, I also feel like we would have fucking got somewhere with like the like Stargate and shit if this was like Like if the fucking CIA and the government, or all these fucking governments, you know, China, the USSR, and America were all studying this shit and dumping all their fucking money into it and everything.
Yeah.
I feel like something would have fucking, you know, really came to be.
Maybe it did. We don't know. You know?
You don't get to ask those questions.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the areas of scientific research that just kind of go dark, go underground. I don't know. Maybe it has. You know, I believe, I don't know. I think, yeah, currently, I don't know. All I'll say, I mean, it's not off the table that it could happen, at least to me, within human existence. I don't know how long it would take. I will say, I think it would take a lot. Yeah. That's where I stand. I'm like, I think it will take a lot. But you know what's interesting? So somebody that comes up in this stuff who I've previously studied a little bit is Rupert Sheldrake. And so his theory of morphic resonance is very much in line with kind of what I think of consciousness, is the brain being a conductor of consciousness and consciousness existing in the kind of sea of fields that surround us. And you kind of are just like a conductor of it. But what's interesting is he's done ESP tests, and listening to him, there's one thing that I actually find interesting, which is that something I think we've probably all thought of forever, but it's like there's this weird thing that we all have where you can feel when someone's looking at you. And there are times where, I mean, I'll be on the road and I'll just look at someone, a pedestrian, and they'll look right at me right when I look. And that happens all the time, where you look at somebody and then they look right at you and a crowd of people. It's, I don't know.
See, that's what I'm saying. I think there's like stuff that ties in with like our senses as like, you know, conscious beings.
Yeah.
That there is something to it.
Yeah.
But again, it's just like figuring out how to like control any of those like things. I feel like they're just like natural instinct kind of things.
Right.
I feel like being able to control them is something that I don't know. It's just hard for me to wrap my head around being able to like control something like that that's so just like ingrained in you as a person, and you can't like, it just happens, you know. I don't know.
It's interesting because with like fish, I didn't even know I was looking at this, but fish you know, can detect like EMPs, and so they kind of communicate in that way. I don't know exactly how it works, but that's why like Aquaman has telepathic abilities. It's based on fish being able to kind of like sense each other and feel each other. I know, I think I first read about that when I was studying like sharks when I was a kid, that they can detect EMPs and stuff. But snakes do it too. A lot of reptiles, like when they stick their tongue out, they can detect things nearby. So I almost wonder, what if humans have like a very acute kind of EMP detection, but it's just so acute, so recessive that we can't tap into it like other animals do, but it's there.
Yeah.
But just like a tailbone or like, you know, an appendix, whatever, it's just one of these recessive things that was kind of factored out in our evolution. Yeah. But I think it's there. Like I said, it's just really rough.
Yeah. Damn, bro.
But I think
I can see that.
But I don't know. I don't know. I'm always hopeful. I'm always lean towards believing. I always just like the idea of possibility and what could happen.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. People discover things happen, things are developed. I don't know. But yeah, I do level with you in that, like, the person who's just chronically online who says that they just kind of figured it out. I'm like, I don't think so.
I don't either, man. You're just crazy.
The first post I found of this guy in a pet shop.
This is what made us do this episode.
Yeah. It was so compelling.
It was. Let's get up in it, bro.
Okay. This is an r/telepathy. It says, I'm remaining anonymous as I share something deeply personal. For years, I've experienced a profound internal dialogue with animals where they communicate their needs and desires directly to me. I want to share these experiences openly and honestly. I think a good disclaimer will be that I do not have any mental illnesses.
Come on, bro, you can't.
To be determined.
Yeah.
It's not external voices, just completely internal that come very quickly. I also understand that it's not yet well, that's not how mental illness. It's not external. It is whatever. Which is why I remain anonymous at the moment. Haha.
Not no more.
My clearest and most unusual example comes from working with goldfish and other fish in a pet shop.
Come on.
I never chase them around the tank like others do. Fucking plebs. Instead, I mentally ask if they want to go to a big pond or come home with a particular customer. If they want to go, they swim straight into the net. If not, they stay away. People assume goldfish are unintelligent, but this shows they understand and choose. Another time, I saw a seal at the beach. From meters away, it looked at me and connected with me. He was a young gray seal. He was talking to me in a lot of detail. One of the things that stuck out was that he was hungry because the fish had migrated deeper due to overfishing by the public hook and lines, not commercial boats. When it dove, I saw through its eyes, emerald green water full of algae and kelp.
Ooh.
There's no differential examples throughout species, but dogs seem to stand out. Dogs are highly, what do you call it? Like they show their emotion. Like they're very, they're very expressive.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of a funny one with some of these where they talk about like, well, dogs and cats seem to be particular. It's like, well, they're more expressive because they've been domesticated.
Yeah, exactly.
So they've developed the ability to kind of communicate in that way. I can also sense when an animal is in pain and if it wants to die.
Fuck. Jesus.
I'm sorry. So many things are coming to my head when I'm just reading about this person. That's
kind of a scary thought to be like, oh, this random dude in a pet shop is like, your dog wants to die. It's time to put him down. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about, bruh?
Yeah, dude, imagine if your vet was, telepathic and he
was sitting there
and he was like,
he needs to go.
I don't know. I can't say this to the owner. There are no obvious ailments, but I know he wants to go. So I'm just going to tell them something's wrong so I can put him out of his misery because I know what he really wants.
Nuts. That would be scary, bro.
Let's see. I share this not to convince anyone, but to offer another perspective on our relationship with animals. Even if one person becomes more attentive to their pet's needs, then it's been worth it. I'm happy to answer genuine questions. I also believe anyone could unlock this ability with belief, time, and genuine effort. Now, another thing I thought with the fish that's so fire, because he's talking about who they want to go home with. Imagine he's just like the fish gatekeeper. You're looking at a fish and you're like, oh yeah, he looks cool. And
little
he's like,
fucking 5-year-old's like, I want that one. Nah,
he doesn't want you.
That's not your fish, little bro.
Nah. And he goes, this guy wants you.
This one's your fish. Some fucked up looking ugly fish, bro. Fucking goldfish with the big boo fucking balloon eyes.
I don't want that one. It's scary.
That's fucking evil, bro.
Well, what are you gonna do, little girl? Argue with the fish?
Also, what? So is he just telling customers no if they like ask for a fish?
I hope so.
That's so sick. I mean, look, bro. All I'm gonna say, this first comment is a great podcast. I looked into this podcast a little bit.
Yeah, it came up quite a bit. I didn't. It came up
a lot. I saw a lot of differing opinions on it. Seems like a lot of people, even believers in telepathy, are not big fans of it because they fucking paywall it's kind of crazy. They'll do like an episode and then all the evidence is locked behind a $10 a month paywall. And then apparently they do like tests and everything. The whole thing is like, I think mainly based around like autistic kids having telepathy and stuff.
Yeah.
And apparently a lot of the like evidence and tests that they do is like very obviously fake.
Yeah.
To where they like fuck up and like don't edit out them coaching the kids on what to do and shit at certain points, which is very interesting. But that's just what I've heard. I don't know. I didn't fucking watch any of the paywall shit.
Yeah.
But they say the podcast, the telepathy tapes, it's a scientific study of telepathy in children who have autism. It's fascinating. You might like it. So they're just telling this person, I think you're autistic.
Yeah.
But
I think so too. Just a guy just standing there staring at the fish.
Exactly. I was gonna say like all I can fucking think of is like especially saying no to like a little kid asking for a specific fish is like you are lacking some social cues.
Or just a customer like walking away with their fish and he's just arms crossed, shaking his head like he
It's
doesn't
like
want to
he's not going to be happy with you.
Let's see how that works.
Returning the fish because it's all upset, all moody, bro. That'd be fucking sick.
Yeah, I don't feel like me and my fish really vibe.
I don't know, bro. This shit's so fucking good. Like,
I think the most I saw was that, just skimming Google about like fish in their kind of sixth sense, as they call it, is that there's been some studies where they've taught fish to recognize people. But that's really it. I mean, as far as, the concept of a person and what, like, no, they don't. They have no concept of anything obviously. You're talking about.
Yeah.
So, and the thing is where he goes, well, I know that they want to go with a person if they swim towards the net. I'm like, okay, well, you didn't need ESP for that.
Yeah.
Like, if it swims towards the net, then I don't know, it's interested in the net, or it's just stupid, actually.
Yeah, it's either dumb
Usually it's a
or
dumb fish.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't think fish are known to be like the smartest.
No,
creatures.
yeah. That's why literally, memory of a goldfish is such a, common term.
This is a crazy comment. This person says, I've experienced this once with my dog, although her voice was harsher than I would expect, and it scared me. She definitely knew I heard because she looked at me all weirded out. That's scary, bro. You just hear some booming voice that's like yelling at you or something like that. You're like, oh, that's got to be my dog, bro.
Yeah, that's really scary.
I don't know about that.
Dogs also look weird all the time.
Dogs always look at you weird. I've never seen a dog that doesn't look at me weird.
You ever seen a dog poo?
Come on, bro.
They're looking at you to see if you're judging them inside your head. They're probing your brain to see what you're thinking while you watch them shit.
They know. I don't know. I mean, a lot of people are talking about like I feel this with dogs and cats, but like you said, it's like, yeah, of fucking course you do, because they're domesticated animals that for like 1,000 years have learned how to fucking communicate with humans because they know that we're fucking taking care of them and we're feeding them and shit.
And I think there's studies too where, there's the whole thing, right, where people are, super critical of, evolution because, well, why hasn't this turned into this or that turned into that? And then, of course, you have to explain time and just like how no person really grasps billions of years. Like you really like it's so, but we can see adaptations. We can see adaptations for hundreds, thousands of years. That's what fossil records are for. And you can see animals change, especially domesticated animals, where literally their like facial structure and things change. I mean, of course, there's certain things that are chosen when people breed to get certain traits, but you do see adaptations that start to look a little more, human. Or I think there's something like I think something like dogs' eyes becoming more set in the center, certain breeds or whatever, because it like triggers a like an empathetic response from people taking care of them because it looks more relatable, like a baby or a child or just like another human. Whereas you look at like wild dogs and like ancient wild dogs, so different from a lot of domesticated breeds. There's obviously a lot of breeds that still look more wild, but I don't know. That's just kind of natural selection, adaptation. Things change according to their environment, and everything's about survival and what's more suitable. So your animals bonding with you, if they've been bonding with humans for a long time, is key to their survival.
It definitely is. I mean, I don't know, bro. You're not telepathic with your fucking cat, bruh. Just because she's hungry.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, I just feel like she's uncomfortable. Well, if she hurt herself like a couple weeks before, then you could probably guess at any given time she's not doing well. Or she might be in pain. Like,
It's interesting, bro. Kind of going off of that, this prompted me to look into some archive.org. stuff. And I found this website. Still,
what's archive.org?
it's
I should have
the
looked there.
it's the Wayback Machine, the one that we use for
Yeah.
like all that. But this
should've
is
done
one website that I thought was pretty funny, and it's actually still an active website. This is
Yeah.
from, I grabbed it from 2000, but this is still an active website, and this lady still is a animal communicator.
Nice.
But all the way back in 2000, I believe, is when she created this website. And this is also not the original website. I guess there was a website before this, and then she changed domains. So this is way probably in the 90s when this came about. But
Whenever we look at old internet shit, I mean, we know, I mean, obviously right now there's so many fucking hustles, so many jugs, but back in like early internet and stuff, oh my God, you could make so much money off of stupid shit like this.
100%,
Because, I
dog.
mean, how many people were really, discerning at this time? Yeah, dude, let me just fucking hang out with your cat and tell you what they're feeling and give me some money.
Yeah.
How fucking dumb are you?
I mean, she was saying that she would do like phone call consultations with animals, and it would be like, I think it was like $45 for 30 minutes or something like that back in like the 90s. So I'm like, gang,
come on, man.
pretty crazy. But I just wanted to read this. This is her part of her story. She also makes YouTube videos, which are fucking awesome because she makes videos about her communicating. There's one video that I watched about her.
You said she's still around, or are they old?
She's still around.
That's
she's
awesome.
old, but she's still around.
Hell yeah.
And she has this one video where she talks about how she lets a goat decide her fashion choices and stuff. It was pretty sick.
That's awesome.
But this is the story of the first time she had an actual conversation with an animal. She says that she was at the Spring Farm Cares Animal Sanctuary in New York. There was a goat named Tyler that grabbed her attention. He was in his stall, front legs perched on the gate so that he could see over it. And I heard, "Hey, you, do you like my ornaments?" I laughed and went over to see him. We chatted a bit, and he told me that my pants were funny and that he was handsome, handsome, handsome. I found out later the staff refers to Tyler's horns as ornaments because he always has grass hanging from them. Wow, I thought, I'm really doing it. She was just sitting there fucking bullshitting with a goat. Shut the fuck up. You didn't hear, "Hey, you, do you like my ornaments? Oh, you got nice pants on." No fucking, what are you talking about?
Have you ever seen The Witch?
Yeah, I have. Oh, yeah.
The fucking kids talking to
Yes,
Black
bro.
Phillip in the barn.
Was crazy.
That's the second I hear this, I'm like, I would be scared. I mean, and just look at a goat. If a goat was staring at you and you felt like it was talking to you,
the square fucking eyes.
yeah,
bro.
big ass fucking horns, I'd be like,
You like my horns? Like, what the fuck, bro?
I like your pants.
That's so crazy, bro.
Okay.
It's so sick. I don't understand how it just blows my mind that somebody could have a business like this that's been running for like 30 years and they're, I'm assuming, still making money from it if this is like the website's still active and this is still their thing.
I think it's another one of them things where so much of this, anything on the plane of telepathy, clairvoyance, psychic or whatever, it's just predominantly taking advantage of lonely people. So it's the kind of person who surrounds themselves with animals because they're lonely, and even then, even with the animals, they're still lonely, and so they want to feel like they can have a more like human connection with their animals because the animal one is not enough.
Yeah. That just blows my mind to be like, all I got is my animals, so I'm just going to call this person up and pay him $45 for 30 minutes to have a conversation with my animals through them.
It's an emotionally desperate
very
choice.
Very crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Feel bad for these fools.
I know.
Like, you got to talk to your goat that bad, bro.
I just wonder, I guess it's another one of them things too, where I'm like, I guess you can be taken advantage of a lot of different ways in this world, but I suppose if they actually feel better after,
I mean, it's not hurting anyone, but
but I'm just like, I can't imagine. I feel like this is the kind of thing you have to keep going back because then that feeling of talking to her or whatever, because really this human connection you're establishing with your pet is through this human.
You're literally just talking to another person.
Exactly. So then when, you finish your consultation or whatever, and it's just you and the dog for months or whatever.
And he's just staring at you with his dumb ass.
You're going to go back to the lady, and try to, hit that emotional connection. But really, you just need a bud.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
And
That's
it's okay
really all
for
they
a dog
need.
to just be a dog,
That's
man.
what I'm saying. Your dog. Look, we love dogs, bro.
I love dogs.
I love me a good dog.
I love some dogs.
And a dog can be your best friend, bro.
Yeah.
You don't have to speak. They don't have to speak English to be your friend.
Yeah, man.
You can just chill with your dog, just like everyone has for thousands of years, and you can have a nice connection with your dog.
Yeah.
It's cool, bro. You don't need to talk to some lady.
Yeah, man. You got dudes and you got dogs. Your dog don't need to be a dude.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a dog.
That's a dog.
Let it be a dog.
Bro, let the dog be a dog. Fools can't even be dogs no more.
That's what I'm saying.
Dogs
bro.
can't even be dogs no more.
I just, man, that's me. That's really my life, bro. Can a dog be a dog?
Let's just get dog. What happened to dogs being dogs?
You know what I'm saying?
Come
bro?
on, brother. Shit piss me off.
Can a dog live, bro?
Not no more, I guess.
I'm looking at her reviews, and this is another animal that's come up quite a bit. It says, "Thank you for your talk with my horse, Mr. Shazam."
That's her like big thing. I think was talking with like
a horse whisperer.
horses. Yeah,
a friend recommended you to me, and I must admit I was very skeptical. Yeah, I bet. But you got his personality down so accurately, I had to laugh when you mentioned him doing his little impatient dance. I knew you were connecting with him. Number one, another animal that's been domesticated for thousands of years. And again, another thing that doesn't involve the mind. You just watched him do something.
Yeah, exactly.
Like animals that have been domesticated, they pick up human traits as we live alongside them. So the same way a person will fidget when they're impatient, domesticated animals do as well.
Yeah.
When you mention him doing his impatience dance, it's like, yeah, you fucking... Did she need to tell you that?
Right. I mean,
you must not be a good horse owner.
That's
if you
kind of
can't
the part
tell.
that is crazy to me is that like there's so many, brother. We've studied animals for so fucking long that you can like. There's certain traits and certain things that like every animal does that we know. It's like, okay, that means they're like uncomfortable. Okay, that means they're anxious. Okay, that means this is just something that people know. I'm like, if you got a horse, you should probably know what it means when your horse is acting weird.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's kind of just people know.
Yeah.
Like, that's just a regular thing.
I don't think in the history of people, domesticating horses, I don't think, the cowboys in the old West were fucking telepathic, dude. I think they just paid attention to the animal.
Yeah. I think they just had a connection with the animal so they could tell when it wasn't having a good day.
And also to add on to, really, again, that's another thing where people just not really understanding the scope of time and, how much develops or how, not only how long things take to develop, but how much also can develop in these amounts of time, is that domesticating animals is a cornerstone of civilization.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's that old, it's that integral to everything.
I don't know. These people are just grabbing at straws, bro.
Thank you for speaking with him. I will put him back out with his buddy Sam. I never realized why he was upset. You're fucking dumb, dude. If you see him going,
horses.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you see him going over to Sam and he's down when he's away from Sam, yeah, he probably wants to be around his buddy.
Sam. Maybe Sam's his best friend.
Yeah, animals have friends. Like
that's so crazy, bro. Ay.
But yeah, that's the one I saw a lot of is cats, dogs, horses.
Yeah. The big three animals.
Yeah, man. I don't know. People's that's the thing I feel like I tend to get into a lot, but I'm like, I don't know. Something about just how weird people get with animals just never ceases to blow my mind. Like whether it's furries, areas of the other kin, people into bestiality, this, on a much lighter, sphere. It's always, I don't know. It always just blows my mind. Like I love animals, but I'm like,
Yeah.
It's an animal,
It's
you
also
know.
an animal.
It's
bro.
like I love you don't need it to be anymore. You don't need to have
Mhm.
sex with a fucking dolphin, as we saw that one guy.
He was communicating with them dolphins.
Have
too,
sex
bro.
with a person. Have human friends. You don't need to,
Look, you can have your animal friends, but you should also have human friends.
you know what I'm saying? Like there's all these different things. You don't need to be an animal. You
Mhm.
can be a guy. Like all these things just fascinate me. The way people project these kind of abstract human things onto animals.
Yeah.
So this is really, I was going to say evolution, but really more of a de-evolution of what you just showed. So this is on Animal Talk. I think this person is also an animal psychic, but I think it's run by one person, but there's other people in here who just give their unsolicited, animal input. But yeah, this person posts a picture of their dog and they go, "This is my fur child." Hate that, by the way.
Don't fucking do that.
You saw her chasing small creatures on her birthday, but you said you were on vacation. So just seeing if you can get anything else from her. And top comment, I don't even think this is the person who runs it. I'm not sure. It says, just going to list a random thought that came to mind. Does she have a limp or a sore leg paw? I don't know why, but that was my first thought that came to mind upon looking at a picture of this dog. And the person responds, wow, she scraped her paw like right up against her nail a few days ago, and she was licking it about 20 minutes ago like it was bothering her. So incredible. So yes, she does have a little cut on the top of her right paw. Person goes, okay, well, I'm glad it's only a minor scrape. You didn't know.
Bruh. You could
Animals
probably
get hurt.
I was gonna say you could say that about fucking any animal, and it's like, yeah, in the past fucking few months, your animal probably got a boo boo.
Yeah,
that kind of just happens, especially with dogs. They're
Yeah.
just running around,
They're
fighting
dumb,
shit,
dude.
doing whatever,
yeah.
running into walls, brother.
And it's like, bro, and it's like through the net. You
That's
think
what I'm saying,
somebody
bro.
tapped into your
That's what I'm
dog's
saying.
psyche
I mean, this
through
is the same
net?
shit as like the TikTok psychics and shit, where they're like, I see relationship problems. It's like, yes, brother, that's fucking everybody, bro. Like everyone has some relationship that they have a problem with in their life.
Mhm.
That's kind of, you're going to be right 100% of the time if you say that.
Well, yeah, see, this is like another one. This is so good.
This one's fucking awesome.
I also see her as having a strong prey drive. She likes to chase squirrels. Oh, where did you ever get that idea?
What?
A dog
A
would
dog
like to
likes
chase squirrels.
squirrels?
She has a real interest in meat as well, especially burgers.
Like,
A dog likes meat.
wow, that dog will eat a burger.
Likes to pick scraps off the ground in a picnic area. She has a good nose. Oh, you don't say.
The dog has a good sense of smell.
And there's something in your place that bothers her a bit, like the whiff of natural gas. Dude, imagine this person just goes into like a schizophrenic cycle thinking there's like a gas leak or whatever because of this person.
Or I was going to say, what if this guy
brain?
just saved this person's life and they actually did have a fucking gas leak in their house?
Hey, man. Well, hey, you know what? Good on you then, man. She'd like more to do, like agility or something that combines athleticism with her mind. Yeah, take the dog for a walk.
That's what,
They need that. She's kind of male in her energy,
What does
but
that
likes
mean?
puppies. She feels you would benefit from focusing more because she is highly focused. Are you trying to figure out what to do with your lifetime? She has a sense of get going, doing the thing you love.
what the fuck? What?
She's saying her dog is saying, get up off
Get
that
your
couch.
lazy ass up. What the fuck? Hey, bruh, I don't want my dog to be judging me like that. That's crazy. That's
think
so fucking funny.
That's
bruh.
then again, that's another generic thing for people. Everybody's feeling that constantly.
Mhm, yeah.
What am I doing? Can I be doing more?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Like, that's what your dog thinks about you. I don't think so, bruh. I think that dog always thinking about is, so you gonna feed me again tonight or what?
Yeah, I don't think a
Like,
dog.
I don't think he's like, damn, this guy's really wasting his potential. Like, what
Yeah,
the fuck?
if the dog sees you sitting around, not that this person fucking knows, but if the dog sees you sitting around and has a kind of emotional reaction to it, it's probably because the dog's looking at you like you're not doing shit. Well, take me outside,
Yeah, exactly.
or give me some food,
Yeah.
or like just do something with me.
That's
You know,
so
they're not
fucking
saying, you
sick.
know what? Did you you didn't apply for that job you were
Mhm,
looking at? Like, dog don't fucking know, bro. Dog doesn't have goals and ambitions. It doesn't have a concept of it. How the fuck
Bruh,
would it
just
put
let a
that onto
dog
you?
be a dog. Dogs can't be dogs no more.
It's a damn
It
shame.
really is. In this day and age, this isn't even a fucking country anymore, bro. I don't know what happened to us. We used to respect animals, bro. We used to respect dogs. No, we didn't. We never fucking.
No.
But
This is
we
what
should.
This is the problem with going from when animal domestication goes from the ranches and the farms to just being in some fucking idiot's
being
apartment.
someone's fur baby.
Yeah.
This is what happens, bro.
Yeah.
Wokeifying the animals, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude.
Why? How come animals got anxiety and DID now?
This is what happens when a guy with nose piercing and a mustache and hand tattoos
that's what I'm saying, bro.
sits in an apartment with a cat.
Exactly, bro. This is the bullshit that happens when those fuck ass wokies take our shit. Bro, if you have a nose piercing, mustache, and hand tattoos, kill yourself. Society would be better without you.
Yeah.
All right, let's get
no
into this
valid
one.
opinions.
Yeah, absolutely none, bro. How could you think I could take someone like that serious, bro? Come on, gang. This one's pretty cool. This is actually very similar to the one that you posted, or to that last comment. This guy says, "Cat told me, why can't you just be sober like me? Had to rehome my cat after my mom's passing, and caffeine, tobacco, cannabis, and alcohol definitely attributed to the hostile home and me not being able to care for my cat after mother's death. She's with my mother's fiance. Hopefully we can reunite one day."
Oh
that would be crazy if you were just like, imagine you're just like fucked up. You're at your like lowest point and you look over at your cat and you just hear, why can't you just be sober like me? That would fuck me up, bro.
That would be scary. All this stuff is scary, man. If
terrifying.
If you're in a spiral and the cat starts talking to you, get help.
That's fucking crazy.
Which this is another one of them ones where, again, it's not telepathy, big dog. You literally just said that you became a shitty pet owner because you're in a bad place in life.
Mm-hmm.
It happens to people. This is why, kids are taken away from their parents.
Yeah, exactly.
They have a traumatic thing happen. They lean on, substance abuse or whatever, and they neglect their kids. Mm-hmm. That's what happened to you. And does the cat feel a type of way and you can tell? Probably.
Yeah, probably. Like, that's so crazy. This comment is awesome too. This person says, cats are the real judges on this planet. And someone responds, and one of the oldest races in the universe.
What? In the universe? What you know about the universe?
There's cat planets, bro. Cats started this whole shit.
Planet cat.
Planet cat. That's fucking awesome, bro. It's like, fuck, I'm blanking on his name now. There's a character in Dragon Ball that's a cat. He's a god of destruction. He can destroy planets with the snap of his fingers, and he's just a cat.
Damn. What have we done to cats?
I think we've neutered them, bro.
Yeah.
We've neutered their power. Yeah. They're one of the oldest races in the universe.
Yeah, better for us.
Definitely, bro. We don't want cat people taking over. The fucking Khajiit takeover.
Bro, them fucking dirty Khajiits, bro.
Always scamming, too.
Come on,
fools are always lying, bro.
Shifty Khajiits?
Shifty ass Khajiits, bro. I don't trust a Khajiit. Never trust a Khajiit. That's what I always say.
That's what I'm saying. Or someone with a Khajiit accent.
You never know how they got that accent, bro. What if they're a Khajiit shapeshifter?
That's okay. That's what I'm saying. Everybody's talking about the reptilians. Nobody's talking about the cat people.
See?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm going to be on from now on. The cat people. Not those fucking reptilians. Trump is a cat. Netanyahu,
cat.
Feline.
Oh.
Tell me that fool's not feline coded, bro.
I can't tell you. I'll be lying to myself. I'll be lying to the people.
Come on, brother.
I have a depressing inversion of this.
Let's hit it.
So, there's people who want people to help them develop deeper relationships with their currently alive pets. And then there's people who want to communicate with their dead pets. Again, people just, grifting on people struggling with grief.
Mm-hmm.
This person put, he was unfortunately hit by a car about a week ago and died instantly. Does he have anything he wants to say to us? What a shitty person you are to take money for this, or on the internet to leave a comment for this person going through grief saying like, yeah, they're thinking this, they're doing like, just playing with them.
Just let the cat be dead, bro.
Oh my God.
Let my boy rest in peace.
It's just like the gall of a person to type this paragraph. This person says his death was painless. He shows me that he is now flying. He enjoys it. It seems his life was never intended to be very long. When you were with, there's cat fate. Cats have fate.
Apparently.
When you were with him, he shows me you tickling the top of his nose, like everyone does with their fucking cat. He liked that. He also liked being in the grass.
Oh, wow.
Relating to lizards outdoors. I feel like this is the same motherfucker from the
I was
other
literally
one.
about to say, I think it is. They both are deleted accounts too. Yeah. So I think he just deleted his whole account.
In some area with cement blocks, like a society or something. It looks very sunny and hot. He liked that he was moving from kitten food to adult food, which he liked better. He shows me a bracelet with beads he was fond of. He shows me that you are cultivating your intuition, like a purple glow, and that he was part of that. Part of helping you develop your awareness. Cat don't know.
Brother.
Cat knows. Cat knows. Fuck, eat fish, take poo poo.
Bro, that's yes, bro.
They don't know about no damn purple glow. The fuck. This made me cry. I really hope he knows that he was loved beyond belief and that his family misses him. Fuck, this made me cry too. Oh my God, man. Y'all need counseling, not Reddit, not animal talk.
Yeah, what is with people running to Reddit for all this shit? Dog, just talk to someone.
It's just, they don't want to hear the truth.
You might be right about that one, brother.
I
don't know. I'm going to kind of switch it up a little bit.
Yeah, by all means.
Just because I thought this was a little funny.
Yeah.
Celebrities who are possibly telepathic aliens in disguise.
There you go, the cat people.
Oh, fuck.
Telepathic cats? Wait, are there any like cat gods? I mean, we got Anubis, who's like the dog, Egyptian godhead dog.
Cat
God, dog god. You know what I mean?
The cat deities. Oh yeah, there's 7 deities from ancient culture. 7 feline deities. There's Bastet, ancient Egyptian, goddess of protection, pleasure, and good health.
Oh yeah, I'm also forgetting. I forgot.
There's
Egyptians
so many
like
fucking Egyptian cat gods.
Yeah. What am I thinking? What a stupid question. Of course.
Yeah, we got a lot of cats. Lord Beerus, that's what I'm thinking of from Dragon Ball. But yeah, here's a list of some celebrities that you guys might need to watch out for because they're telepathic aliens in disguise. Stephen King. Most of his books contain themes about telepathy. It's not a coincidence. H.P. Lovecraft. How the fuck do you think he's writing those thick ass books, bro? Stephen King be putting out 10,000 page books every 6 months.
He knows something.
He's writing in his mind.
Oh shit.
H.P. Lovecraft, his books have strong themes of interdimensional beings. A lot of them are telepathic. Lana Del Rey. Her early music gets deep inside my head and stays there, probably forever. Just say you like Lana Del Rey songs, bro.
Yeah, that's wild that somebody feels like when, an artist's work resonates with them, that they're having like telepathic communion with that person.
It gives me the same vibes as that person from the last one who was like, I'm connected with the past life of this K-pop star or whatever. It's like, brother, you're not connected. You just like the music.
Yeah, man.
You just like their art.
And if they're, if their art strikes a deep chord within you, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
But let it be that.
But they don't have to be telepathic aliens for you to like their music. Billie Eilish. I think the being that is in Lana Del Rey decided to also create a second persona named Billie. Same emotional feelings when I listen to their music. Lady Gaga and Ava Max. I think these two might also be one being with 2 personas.
I never heard of Ava
I don't know
Max.
who Ava Max is either.
Okay.
This one's awesome.
Oh my God.
Seth MacFarlane. His comedy is from another dimension. And the show Orville kind of gives it away. His comedy is so good. Have you ever seen Family Guy, bro? Those cutaway gags? Tell me that's human.
That's what I'm saying.
You got to be an interdimensional fucking telepathic being.
A dude's just sitting
come
on his
up with that.
couch watching.
Come up with that funny chicken, bruh.
That's what I'm saying. Him fighting the chicken.
Come on, brother.
You're like, where do you get your ideas? Imagine what a limited imagination you must have to think that Seth
Right,
MacFarlane is an alien. You're watching Peter Griffin hold his knee and go,
bro. Yeah, for like 5 minutes straight.
and you're like, this is Mozart. This is
Really?
poetry in motion. This is generational talent.
Tell me a human came up with the bit of Brian going on the fucking Bill Maher show, bro. Tell me that's a human bit.
What human white man could so accurately put himself in the black experience with the Cleveland show? Unless he's an amorphous.
Oh my God. And there's
alien.
aliens in fucking American Dad. Roger.
Whoa.
Didn't he make a alien movie too?
Did he?
I might be fucking completely wrong. Actually, maybe I might be wrong about that. Oh wait, no, is Orville? Oh, Orville is space.
Oh, it is.
Maybe that's why
I don't know what that is. It's new though.
It's new. It looks terrible.
I was about to say,
be
I'm like, I
honest,
stopped
but-
watching Seth MacFarlane shows after I was like 17, 18.
Yeah, after I realized he's not funny.
Yeah. It was crazy. I actually
Except for American Dad. American Dad's fucking.
I tried to
American
go back.
Dad's still funny to me.
I tried to go back and watch I think it was American Dad. And there is this bit, there's like the first cutaway gag, I just instantly turned it off. I was like, I'm not doing this.
Really? I don't know. American Dad still makes me laugh.
Yeah.
but I was never like a Family Guy.
I wasn't really
Like I
either,
never
to
watched
be
it when I
honest.
was a kid. I was like a Simpsons guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I fucking love The Simpsons. And anytime I watched Family Guy, I was just like there's definitely some funny when I was a kid, at least. Some
Yeah.
funny stuff. I haven't watched anything from Family Guy in fucking 15 years probably,
Yeah.
but I don't know. It was never my thing.
I mean, I watched Family Guy and American Dad when I was in high school. Definitely more American Dad.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. South Park is the one for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. When I got into South Park, I've rewatched South Park so much. I've rewatched most of it. I usually go like season 5 and then run it up to 20 something.
Really?
Like, yeah, I watch it all the time.
Yeah. That's how I'm with The Simpsons. I can just watch
Yeah.
The Simpsons for hours or just have it on or whatever.
I need to
but
get more into The Simpsons. I
so
just
fucking good,
never
bro.
did.
Um,
I always had teachers that were fans of The Simpsons
Yeah,
that would
I
like
know.
play bits in
Mhm.
school.
Yeah.
But yeah, I never got super into it.
They continue on after Seth MacFarlane. I've had strange synchronicities occur when interacting with all of these artists' content, and also while just thinking about them. Most memorable synchronicities happened with Stephen King and H.P. Lovecraft. Yes, I know Lovecraft is dead and also racist,
We all know that.
so don't come for me, okay?
Everybody, if you don't know,
Yeah.
you don't have to preface it. You can like Lovecraft. We all know he's racist.
Mhm. If you're curious about Lovecraft but do not want anything to do with his racism, you can watch Lovecraft Country. It's a great show that flips the narrative and has mostly black cast.
That
I've never
show
seen Lovecraft Country.
It's not good.
Is it not good?
The first 2 episodes, it feels like it's really building it. The first 2 episodes, it really are really good.
Mhm.
Not a lot happens, but it's what they're building. And then I literally within episode 3, I'm just like, what the fuck is this?
Really?
Now, it almost turns into like an anthology where it's
Hmm.
just they just go from thing to thing and it's not really that deep. But in the beginning, it seemed like there was like a plan for a more like cohesive arc and they
Mhm.
just abandoned it.
Hmm.
I don't know. TV writing's all over the fucking
Yeah.
place.
Edit. Oh my God, I completely forgot Britney Spears. That one should be self-explanatory. Why? What do you mean? She's like actually crazy, right?
Yeah. Oh, maybe is that why you think
I
that?
guess so, maybe.
The way they came for her. I don't know.
Oh, true. They put her under that what is that thing called? The conservatorship because of her
Oh,
telepathic
yeah.
abilities, maybe.
There you go. That must be it.
Why do they have to be aliens? Can't they just be telepathic humans? It's possible, but some things actually make me think of aliens for some reason. Okay.
Okay.
The somewhat interdimensional quality of Britney. What
Yeah.
does that mean?
Yeah. Again, but still, this is the same person that thinks that Family Guy came from space.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah.
if you listen to Britney Spears,
That's so awesome to be like, I just love that so much.
Yeah.
Be like, have you guys seen Family Guy though? Like, it's so good.
Is this
Stewie?
This has got to be a woman, but it would just be. I feel like it's so much more. I just picture a male bringing over a girl to his house and being like, "You gotta
watch
You've
this.
never seen Fit." That's funny. Imagine going to a girl's house and she's like, "Do you watch Family Guy? We have to watch Family Guy."
I would kill myself, bro. I would leave. Thank God my lady never gave a fuck about Family Guy, bro. Because that would be rough. The Family Guy kids at school were always the fucking worst.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Like, oh my
Giggity.
God. When like, oh my God. Or when like smartphones were like really prevalent, like people just watching fucking Family Guy clips and shit on their lunch break, full volume, just blasting.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta stop, bro. I don't know. Shit pisses me off, bro. Get this slop off my. Oh, David Bowie and Jim Carrey and Jay Leno are all also.
Who the fuck said that? Is there someone in the comments?
Just some random comment. Someone says David Bowie and Jim Carrey, and then someone responds, Jay Leno, your counter is futile. What the fuck does that mean?
Jay Leno.
What is that? Well, maybe because that fool's old as bricks and he's fucking flipping cars and shit. Have you seen how many fucking accidents that boy's getting into? Bro.
Okay.
That fool gets injured all the time and he's like old as shit and he just walks around, drives supercars and shit.
All right,
Maybe he is an alien.
All right, well, there you have it. I believe it.
But yeah, Men in Black is the most accurate movie made about real life, in my opinion.
That's a comment?
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe you just said that.
Nah.
Wow, okay.
I mean, I agree with it, but...
Oh, okay, okay.
But
the most accurate about real life.
The most accurate movie made about real life.
See, this is
so
what
awesome.
I'm saying, like, these... What the fuck? Like, these are people... You know, we're dealing with rather dense minds here. You know, there's these are not minds that you know, they got to broaden their horizons is what I'm getting at here.
I mean, this is really funny to me because it's like
Men in Black, Family Guy, Britney Spears,
exactly,
and that's like life-changing shit for you.
This is like people that they want to be like so. I don't know. They want to be like so deep, smart and like deep and everything, but it's like they don't consume anything.
They don't have the capacity
than like whatever
above
the pop
this.
culture stuff is. So they have no idea about anything. Like
that's like how I feel.
They're
about
not talking
people
about
that
like
are...
weirdo like alt science people or anything. Which like at the very least, you know, they're like a lot of them are like crazy or whatever. Like any like pop sciencey shit, but like at the very least, you're like reading their like studies or whatever.
Yeah.
And here they're just like. That Lana Del Rey song just fucking, she's got to be an alien.
This is how I feel about people that write think pieces on the Marvel movie.
Yes, 1000%, bro. And also the Men in Black comment really gives me the same vibes as the people that are like
Rick and Morty.
Know, well, Rick and Morty for sure, but also like the people who are like, oh, Idiocracy is like a documentary, really, if you think about it. It's like, shut the fuck up. What are you talking about, bro? It's a comedy movie.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that deep.
I mean, it's really just a matter of like the dudes who wrote it could see the fucking sunrise.
Yeah. Like,
they could
crazy.
They could see, you know, where America was going.
Yeah.
And I don't know, a lot of people could. That's not the only piece. That, I mean, it's a good piece. It's funny, but it's not like, I mean, you can listen to George Carlin.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
There's a lot of people who could really, you know, were very perceptive of the culture of America and where it was going.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I love it, bro.
Have you ever felt you're under telepathic attack?
I have.
You ever felt like your sense of awareness of other minds is so wide, sometimes you just get hit with a telepathic beam from a passerby?
I felt it.
This person says, okay, well, to start, this is one of the animal people. He says, I went to a reptile expo today.
That's so fucking sick, bro. I think we might have to dive into reptile people, to be honest. Because I went into the reptile subreddit and these people they're obsessed with reptiles.
Yeah, Oh, there's gonna be a documentary coming out. The same people that did Tiger King,
Mm-hmm.
they're doing a reptile.
Oh, really?
Fanatic thing. Yeah, so we'll have to watch that.
Yeah.
So this person went to a reptile expo, and as someone who believes in telepathy, I was trying to connect to the various species that were available on display. Again, this is another autistic person just staring at the lizard,
That's so
just
sweet.
like, use my friend. I wanted to see what I connected with and what I didn't connect with, how the varying species differed in terms of mind touch.
Ooh.
Just
Touching minds with the fucking a reptile, bro.
Just-
Lizard mind toucher.
just mind molestation.
Mind melding with the lizard.
I spent a few hours connecting with different animals here and there. There are some species that I vibed with more than others. A green basilisk, for example, would typically have less telepathic compatibility than a snake or a Euromastix.
What the fuck is that?
How the fuck did you must have done a lot of research to
The reptile guy.
There you go. I spent time with a white rat snake and I felt compatible with his mind touch. His mind touch made me really happy, and I actually considered getting him even though I did not initially intend to purchase an animal. That must be irritating as fuck for the people trying to sell reptiles, and there's a guy up there
got some looky-loos trying to talk to your fucking reptiles.
trying to make friends.
Come on, bro.
After spending some time with the overall menagerie and that one white snake, I went to ask about enclosures for said snake. And while I was there, a girl came up to inform me that she had purchased the snake that I was interested in. Bitch.
What the fuck?
I was a little sad, but I did realize that he doesn't even want to go with her.
That's what I'm saying. That lizard or that snake, fuck, bro.
But I did realize that things were probably better off that way, as I really should not have an animal, and this girl is likely a better owner than I would have been.
She can't even talk to the snake.
Yeah, how good could she be? She mentioned that she was an experienced snake owner, whereas I have no experience with owning. Wait, hold on. I have no experience with owning reptiles of any
Bro,
sort.
you don't even got like a leopard gecko or something?
How does this person have such a deep connection with reptiles and know which ones are more telepathically compatible to their mind touch?
You gotta live amongst
never
the
owned
reptiles, dog. That's crazy.
Is this what they do? They just go to pet stores and just politic?
Just stare at
geckos?
geckos.
I never considered that because the other guy worked in a pet shop, but I never considered that some people just go
and just look at the animals
to vibe. Like I go and I'm just fascinated by him and like to look at him, but I never thought that there were people, regulars at, Petco that are making friends, politicking, looking for advice.
That's so sick.
Where the fuck was I? I was a little downtrodden, but returned to the stall where the white snake had been to see if there was another reptile that I would have connected with, preferably a smaller one that would have been less frightening and easier to care for. I guess maybe
family or something.
Yeah, I was about to say. As I was perusing over the possible new friends that I could have made via forced captivity, I noticed that there was a man near me. Ugh, men. I felt his energy being close to mine, but didn't think much of it since the expo had a lot of people condensed in an enclosed space.
That is kind of interesting to be like, there is a man by me. I'm like, you're in a reptile expo. I feel like there's probably a few hundred people around you. Maybe this guy's vibes were so fucking evil that they just felt them.
This is a bad guy. I had looked up at him because I felt as though someone was staring at me. That's the shit I was talking about. But he appeared to just be looking at the animals on display as I was. While his presence felt encroaching, I had no readily apparent reason to have an issue. Later onward, I had unknowingly gotten physically closer to him. This is when I had an adverse reaction. When I got physically closer to him, internally, it felt as though it was a hissing snake that was ready to attack. Now, I wonder why you thought of that.
Yeah.
Something about him made me violent, and I do not know for certain what it was that did this to me. Again, reptile people. In the title, I stated that he made me angry, but whatever. It was that I was feeling not a typical anger of emotional distress. It felt like an instinctual need to be violent.
What the fuck?
I am very concerned about this, as you should be, as I would rather be small and happy and gay. All right? I want to understand why this happened and what set me off. To be clear, I don't think that he was trying to telepathically go into my mind or telepathically communicate with me. I have some sense of what that feels like. There's something else going on. I did feel his mind touch, though, because I was trying to gauge compatibility with the reptiles, and he happened to be nearby. Okay, so they sent out a beacon to the animals, right? And this guy, who also had an active beacon, she detected him.
Damn, it's like when the Wi-Fi signals get crossed or whatever, or the radio waves, you know, when you got the radio on in your car and then you start picking up someone else's radio.
Precisely. Something about him felt wrong. It felt filthy. His mind didn't feel like a typical human's. Probably a cat. Probably a cat guy.
You might be onto something, brother. A cat guy at a reptile expo?
That's what I'm saying.
Cats chase around lizards. He was about to eat that fucking snake.
Oh my! He was looking for dinner at this spot. Maybe she was right, man. She was like, something's off about this guy. Yeah, he was looking for dinner.
Jesus, bro.
Fucking cat man. I did not like. Oh wait, no, hold on. I'm getting ahead of myself. I did feel his mind touch though, because I felt filthy. His mind didn't feel like a typical human's. It felt like a pig, and I was repulsed by it.
Jesus.
Usually, when people make me feel angry, they feel indignant or offended, but I didn't feel emotionally reactive. I just felt killed,
brother. Nah, gang. Wow.
You're a psycho, dude.
Holy fuck, bruh. You can't just be standing next to someone and be like, fuck, I want to kill him. Yeah. There's something really wrong with you.
There's something else going on, G.
That's not okay. Imagine being that guy and like the person next to you is just like getting all fucking clenching their fists and just staring at you like pissed off. I'd be like, what the fuck did I do, bruh?
Yeah, you never really think about that. Like when somebody gives you like a dirty look or something out, do you ever consider that maybe that they felt like you were probing their mind?
Maybe you were encroaching on their fucking mind palace.
Yeah, and you're just like waiting in line for your coffee or whatever. And they're just like, do you have a problem? And you're like, I'm just waiting on my coffee.
I'm just here.
I know what you're up to, mister.
That'd be crazy.
Probing my mind.
You get impressed for standing there, bro. Jesus.
You know what you were doing.
Yeah.
You're a mind prober. You like to go into public spaces and see what you can get into.
Damn,
poke around.
Bro. Just open up my mind signal. See who I can hijack.
That's the next step on my path towards becoming a just full-on psych terrorist. I'm going to start with binaural beats and terrorizing the population with Bluetooth speakers, but I plan on getting to a point where I can just like sit in the middle of a park and cause chaos with my mind.
Fuck, bro.
I'm working on it.
His mind felt spiky. And I usually associate that form of spikiness with being uncooperative. What does that mean?
What does that mean?
This man's uncooperative, so I want to kill him.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Like, why did that make you mad?
You know what I'm saying? Like our idea makes more sense, bro. He was a cat man from Cat Planet, and he was looking to eat one of these poor reptiles.
People are
bro.
so close or so small-minded.
Yeah, you just felt like he was uncooperative.
Nah, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I'd be uncooperative. I'm all right with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a little uncooperative.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not a real cooperative guy.
That's what I'm saying. Some TLDR, what does that mean?
Too long didn't read.
Oh, okay. So this is their like summary.
Yeah.
Someone's mind touch made me feel violent. Please share theories as to why and possibly personal experiences.
Oh my God. That's so. See, this is one of these people that I'm like, you gotta go see someone about this. I'm like, I'm standing next to people and I just want to kill them. That's not a feeling you should feel normally.
Somebody said he was emanating energy and you felt it. That's your intuition. Always trust it. If you feel like killing a person for standing close to you, don't listen.
Yeah, don't listen to that. That's someone else in your brain telling you to do that.
Yeah, that's scary. But that's why I love this story, because it really just makes me think, you know, it actually kind of inspires me to just be more patient with people, because you really have no idea what people are thinking. You know, you have some interaction and you think, oh, that guy, you know, that guy's an asshole and he's being like an asshole to me because he's an asshole guy. You don't know how deep that shit runs. You have no idea how deluded and deranged people are. It's like someone could be thinking this.
I was going to say,
probing
like,
their fucking mind.
I wonder if we've ever encountered someone who was having thoughts like this.
And you know, right? Exactly. And at that point, just let it go. You know what I'm saying?
They got their own things they got to worry about.
If it's not like an immediate threat to you,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? Because that's the thing. You engage with somebody who's trying you or whatever. But when you think about it, if you're like a pretty, level-headed person or whatever, you don't know that somebody who thinks like this just got you like on their level.
Yeah.
To kind of what do you call it? Validate their fucking insanity.
Yeah.
Just move on, bro. Like
don't do it.
Yeah, I can't. I don't even want to know how much of this type of shit is out there. What people are thinking makes me wonder when people like look at somebody and they go, "Oh, they're just bad vibes." I'm like, is that all it is? What more are you thinking about this person?
Right.
Because I'm also like, they're kind of just minding their own business. I don't know. There's some kooky shit out here.
This person, interesting. Oh, they want to work at Petco. I'm looking through their account now.
Yeah.
They also posted in r/reptilians and said, "How come it is frowned upon for the reptilian people to shapeshift in public?" You know what? I'm gonna leave this one where it's at. I'm gonna let them figure that out.
I mean, I guess I would prefer if they walked around just full-bodied reptile.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
But it's frowned upon, bro.
Oh, that's what they were saying.
Yeah, they're saying it's frowned upon for them to... Oh, actually, I don't know what they're saying now. Now,
what are they saying?
Now I'm confused. I don't know. You know what?
Yeah.
They can handle that one.
Yeah,
they could figure that out. I'm sure they got some ideas.
That's all right, Pimp.
I'm going to put this one out here.
Yeah.
This is one of the sexual ones I was talking about.
Oh, nice.
Let's
get steamy.
Sexy.
Let's get hot.
Oh, I'm so turned on.
So turned on by your mind. God, you have a sexy mind.
Sexual energy, or am I nuts? I think you're probably nuts after we read this.
I was about to say,
you might agree with me, but
a lot of times,
if you got to ask yourself if you're crazy for some outlandish thought you have,
don't post on the internet.
Yeah. For a couple of days now, I strongly feel the sexual energy of a married older man who interviewed me for a job 6 months ago. Not gonna lie, he's super good looking, and I found him quite attractive during my interview. But it was more of a feeling like I've met you before, or I know you for long enough, which is odd. It makes no sense in my opinion. But yes, 6 months later, I just feel so horny thinking about him. Like I probably met him for 15 minutes in that interview, and our conversation might have lasted a few minutes. Yet, it still haunts me to this day that he feels so familiar and comforting for whatever reason. And now I can't stop thinking about him, both romantically and sexually. I know these are not my thoughts because up until a few days ago, he never even crossed my mind. I had to dig into my inbox to find his name. That's weird. And now he's all I can think of and imagine being sexually involved with. Am I going nuts over a total stranger who is not just out of my reach, but unattainable this lifetime? Is this his energy or mine? Or am I just nuts and need medical support? Please help.
I was about to ask, and then the top comment or the first comment says it. He might be doing remote seduction on you. So that's what she's thinking.
Yeah.
That he sent out a signal to her.
He could be thinking about you or visualizing you in sexual manner before he sleeps or masturbating with the thoughts and visions of you, hence why you feel certain attractions to him, or be thinking about him a lot. And by the looks of it, he's doing it a lot. Basically, he's using his mind to seduce you. Gosh, wish he just confessed to me instead. That's insane to be like, I'm so fucking horny for this person. It must be their fault.
Yeah.
Take accountability, bruh. You just want to fuck this old dude. It's fine. You said when you met him, you thought he was hot. That's fine. And I don't see what the issue is.
I like the rationale. Well, I haven't thought about him in a while, and I just did all of a sudden.
Yeah.
That's like thoughts.
That's kind of how thoughts work. Also, in my opinion, kind of strange to be like, damn, remember that hot old dude that I wanted to fuck 6 months ago? Let me go find his name in my email inbox. That's a little weird.
Yeah,
but
like this is very much the like weirdo going, you're weird.
1000%. That's yes, because I'm like,
he forgot about you.
He doesn't even know who you are, bro. He probably interviewed 10 people that day. You were one of his interviews. You said you talked to him for maybe 5 minutes.
I wonder why she didn't get the job.
Yeah, right. I know.
I wonder what she was like in that interview.
And then someone else just says witchcraft.
No.
But I don't understand why it has to be like a psychic thing or a telepathy thing or him.
Yeah, does he not
going
have your
out of his
number
way?
if you applied for a job?
Yeah, first of all, if he was really thinking about you like that,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's just so crazy to me to be like, this dude I met for 15 minutes must be just sitting there whacking off to me all day because I can't get him out of my head.
It's also like,
no,
if he
you're the
is-
one who's fucking horny for him.
Even if, yeah, exactly. Number
Like you
one.
said when you met him the first time, your first thought was he was very attractive.
Yeah.
I think you just wanted to fuck this old dude.
Yeah.
And it just popped back into your head like, oh, remember that hot dude that I saw?
Yeah. Yeah, like I mean, yeah, realistically, he probably doesn't remember you, may not have even been attracted to you at all. He's just in your head. Cause
so
you're
fucking
a horny,
crazy, bro.
You're a horny
And
gal.
that's fine. You can be horny.
Be a horny gal.
If you
know?
wanted to fuck this older dude, that's cool. No one's gonna judge you for that. But like, that's so crazy. Just be like, this can't be me.
Yeah.
He's got to be doing something.
And yeah, that's so yeah. And then even the people suggesting like, oh well, he like, you know, he must be visualizing you, whatever. And what? If he's got you in his memory bank and you cross the mind while he was whacking off, what does that mean?
And then you're gonna yeah. Also, why the fuck would she be getting horny for him if he was just? Maybe I don't know. Understand how the remote seduction works. But
I guess so.
I feel like jerking off to the thought of someone isn't very seductive.
No, it is
I don't
not.
think of that as a
She's
very
saying maybe she
seductive
felt
action.
His emotions towards her.
So the person saying that
that
the remote seduction thing is him visualizing her in a sexual manner and or masturbating to the thought of her. But I'm like, that doesn't. How is that seducing her?
Yeah.
Now I'm confused.
Yeah.
Either way, just fucking jerk off to the thought of him or whatever the fuck you're doing. Just keep doing it. It doesn't fucking matter.
This is
like, what the fuck?
This is like really just crazy shit.
Why do I keep thinking sexual thoughts about this sexy ass dude that I saw that I was in love with when I first saw him? I don't know, because you're fucking attracted to him.
Bro, these are the type of girls that like me, bro. This is the type of shit you get a DM from a girl months after briefly meeting her, and she's like, "You've been thinking about me, haven't you? I can feel it." And you're like,
not really.
Block. You know, I don't know you. Leave me alone.
That's so fucking crazy, bro. Like, just fucking.
Because can you imagine if she acted on it? Like, she went and found his name. What if she tries to get in contact with him?
Yeah, what was the point of finding his name even?
I think she was like, well, he must be going for me because he crossed my mind.
How about you just fucking email him and see what he says?
But what would you even say in that email? I guess you got to
Have you been visualizing me in a sexual manner while you masturbate?
Yeah, and
because I think I'm picking up on those signals.
And it was for a job too. Like, how
a job interview 6 months ago, and you met him for 5 minutes.
Yeah, and it's like
he doesn't know who the fuck you are.
Even if you tried to be casual, what would you say?
Nah, you can't.
Like,
I think you just go on with your life.
Yeah.
I don't know why this is affecting you so much.
Yeah, or just like rub one out, shorty. And
that's literally what I'm
on.
saying. Just fucking jerk off to him or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, that's so crazy.
That's pretty cool.
It's not my fault.
Fucking freak is
I'm not horny. I'll never be horny.
I love my
just
freak
be horny,
bitches.
Bro. Fools can't be horny no more.
That's what I'm saying.
Just be horny, bro.
You gotta make it a whole thing, bro. You gotta write a fanfic about being horny.
Come on, bro.
It's normal, bro. Let a dog be a dog. Let a hornball be a hornball.
Amen, brother. Uh-oh.
Speaking of freak bitches, this is exhausting. How do you cope? I really need advice and insight. You're looking for advice and insight in the r/telepathy.
Don't quit, bro. People need to stop going to Reddit for insight.
And of all the places, this one. She says, my form of telepathy is uncontrollable and invasive, and I can't turn it off. I'm an extremely noticeable person. How do you guys deal with the constant judgment about your appearance, mannerisms, driving ability? That's how you know it's a woman. I'm just playing. And everyday activities. It's constant. I decided to roll out of bed and get coffee, and I was wearing a sweater with some paint stains on it. I couldn't fucking escape the judgment and torment. Ridiculous. I feel like I have to look perfect every time I leave the house. Fuck this fucking shit. How have you guys learned to cope? I'd like to clear some things up about what I mean. I hear a lot of negative comments because I dress very alternative. Think pastel goth. And I live in a state of small towns and people who don't often understand or appreciate that kind of style and fashion choice. So there's a lot of judgmental stares. This is a hunting and fishing area. I also would like to clear up that not everything I hear is negative. I hear a lot of sweet things. But if 10 people in a row call you cute and then one person in the middle of it calls you a fat, washed out cow, which one is going to stick with you?
I think you just got real bad anxiety.
First comment. This might be anxiety.
Yep. There you go. Come on, brother. That's
the second one. Have you considered the idea that what you're experiencing is a mental health event?
Yeah. Yeah. That sounds about right to me, brother.
I have anxiety. I take meds for it, been to therapy for it. And it's a lot better now. But especially when I was younger, I felt that all the time. I mean, if I went to like a mall by myself or whatever, I would be sweating with anxiety because I felt like everyone was looking at me.
Yeah. Just to let you people know, no one gives a fuck about you.
No one does.
Nobody is looking at you.
And that's something that takes, like I said,
everyone's going to forget you.
Therapy, meds, maturity, and yet now I go out and I don't even think about it. But yeah, that's what this is. But imagine if I was like, oh my God, I'm just picking up on all these people's signals as they are probing me.
I was going to say, it's very interesting that their thought of like feeling anxiety and feeling judged by people.
Yeah.
They're just like, this is my form of telepathy.
Yeah.
Like, no, you're just an anxious person.
Yeah. And then another thing that is like the same thing with the pet people is that she talked about getting judgmental stares.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You figured that out with your eyeballs.
That's what I'm saying.
That wasn't with your brain. You saw somebody give you a nasty look and that shit sucked. It made you feel bad.
Yeah. And also it's like, okay, if you live in like a small town in the South or whatever the fuck, wherever you live, and you're dressing like very loud.
Yeah, that's going to happen.
Yeah, there's going to be fucking weird, judgmental, asshole people that are going to look at you weird. No matter where you are. If you dress different or you express yourself more, people are going to fucking judge you. That's just what happens. Like, I don't know what to tell you, brother. This is not telepathy. You are looking at people who probably are looking at you like, why the fuck is she dressed like that?
Yeah.
That's just what happens. Comes with the territory, bro. If you want to express yourself or look different, that is what happens.
And even with this, it's like...
But don't listen to me because I got piercings and fucking hand tattoos and a mustache, so I have no valid points.
You don't feel the judgment? You don't feel
I don't really give a fuck, bro.
You don't feel the...
I truly don't.
You don't feel the mind, the signals?
Not really.
The signals of...
Sadly, I don't. Maybe I'm just not tapped into my telepathic abilities. But
you don't walk out the door and you don't just feel everyone just going,
fuck get out me head. Nah, it's cool, bro. Judge me all you want, bro.
Damn, only God could judge.
I'm the least judgmental person of all time. So when someone judges me, I just look at them and I'm like, thank you. You know, I let them get out their frustrations on me.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm helping society. By walking around and letting people judge me.
Yeah.
I'll take all that burden. I'm like Jesus, if you think about it. Taking all the sin.
Yeah.
I am Jesus.
Well.
Well.
You're you're a podcaster with a nose ring. You're not Jesus.
I mean, the closest thing to Jesus, if you ask me.
Maybe so. Maybe
I don't know what could be
if
closer.
Jesus was alive today, he'd have a nose piercing and a mustache.
I bet you I would be fucking dogs with Jesus.
Yeah.
I'll be running around the streets with Jesus, turning water to wine, helping out homeless folks.
Oh, if I knew a guy that could turn water into wine, he would be in
problem.
He would be in my Fate 5.
He'd be he'd be in my fucking circle.
I have that boy on
my
speed
inner
dial.
circle, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's my go. Shouts out Jesus.
Shout out Jesus.
He'd be out there shooting flock cameras down.
He would be.
He would be. That's a man of the people, bro.
Yeah.
Let's do this one's kind of funny too. So I don't know. Maybe I'll get into a little more of the mentally ill people at the end, just to save the sadness for the end. Maybe.
Yeah.
This one's kind of funny. So this is this one. Strange autism attraction. Sitting on a beach towel at the community pool over the summer, I had 2 children run away from their mom from about 30 feet from where I was sitting. They both dove headfirst towards my feet and started smelling them. I had an overwhelming feeling that they were autistic. I could actually feel it, if that makes any sense. It doesn't. The mom ran over and said, "Sorry, they're autistic." I said, "I know," which was probably a strange response. But like I said, I was feeling an energy from them. I could also sense that they were attracted to something that I was giving off. Anyone else have any type of experience with this? That's so fucking crazy to be like.
Wow.
To be like, oh, I saw those kids. I could smell the autism on them from a mile away.
Maybe it's because they were smelling your feet.
I was going to say, maybe it's because they ran up, dove into your feet, and started sniffing them.
Yeah,
that probably give off a little bit of an autism vibe.
Yeah, so much of this stuff is just like visual. I feel like maybe these people just like they don't really realize just how amazing the mind is on its own. It's like, yeah, you see things and then you have thoughts, and then those thoughts are converted, into feelings. It's not telepathy.
Yeah,
your brain is responding to an external event. So yeah, you saw somebody do some autistic shit, and then your brain like, said that motherfucker's autistic. Yeah. And then your dumbass said it.
That's so fucking crazy for the mom to be like, "I'm so sorry, they're autistic. They didn't mean anything." Oh yeah, I know. What the fuck?
You know what that? Well, are there any good?
The comments aren't too crazy, to be honest, because they're. I mean, a lot of it's people being like, "I know how you feel." So yeah, you just. Look, bro.
I can tell an autistic motherfucker from a mile away
when someone doesn't have very good social skills and stuff, yeah. And usually that's correlated to autism. Yeah. So I think it's a very regular human thing to be able to be like, oh yeah, this person's a little different.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna call you autistic.
I'm just not
gonna
look at you and be like, hey, so you're autistic. Yeah, I can feel it.
If we're friends, then I absolutely will. Yeah, I'm like, oh, you got that ism on you, yeah, for sure. Yeah,
but. I don't know. So fucking.
It's a spectrum. I got that bitch too.
Everyone's got a little bit of autism. Everyone got a little.
I got the microplastics.
Come on, bro.
Have you ever had anyone like a clairvoyant, empath, telepath, whatever in this whole kind of world? Have you ever had anybody like come up to you or say like they saw anything in you?
I have at like. Work and stuff. Like if I would be working in retail and then I'd be like at the counter or whatever checking someone out, like I have had people be like, oh, I can see like your aura or whatever, and just like tell me all this shit. Yeah. And usually I'm just like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Just let me put the fries in the bag.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Let me finish folding this t-shirt up and you can go about your business. But I've never had any like crazy experiences, because you hear like stories of people where it's like someone told me something and then like 5 minutes later that happened or something. And I've never had anything like that. It's usually just some like very vague, like, oh, your aura's blah, blah, blah. Or I can see that you're going to have a great whatever. And it's like, I don't know, that could be anything.
Yeah. I had at church, there was somebody who told my mother that they saw a light in me. So that was one thing. There's this lady who is so nice, so cool, that comes to my work all the time. But yeah, she told me one time, she's like, I feel like people are praying for you. And obviously my mom's praying for me all the time. She's a Christian woman. But I was like, that's interesting. I was like, and then another one at a church, I went to with my ex-girlfriend. It was a Christian church, but it was a very hippy dippy one.
Interesting.
It was an interesting one. They had a for the offering, they had like an offering chant. I had never seen that before. They had it on the screen and everyone said at the same time, like, I will give openly and honestly, and all of them said at the same time. I was like, oh, this is as culty as it gets.
Yeah.
But one of the ladies there was interesting. She introduced herself or whatever, and then she just immediately was like, do you do music? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm just seeing something with like a electronic or like a keyboard." And I was like, "Yeah, I make beats on my laptop, and that is electronic, whatever."
Mm-hmm.
So that tripped me out.
That is interesting.
Yeah,
Maybe she saw something in you.
maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I've had a few of those. I've had a few of those where people saw something, called something out that was true. I also even had somebody I tried to do the like thought transference thing, and they like actually got it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was thinking, she was like, think of something happy. And I thought of a meadow in my mind, and she said, I'm seeing a flower. And I'm not really like an outwardly flower guy. So that was a trip.
Okay.
Yeah. And I also thought of something like sad, like a kind of deep darkness. And she said that she felt sad. Hey man, I'm not making any kind of claim. I'm not saying it was or it wasn't. I'm just telling you what I experienced.
Damn,
you can do what thou wilt.
That's crazy. I don't know, bro. See, I haven't had anything like that.
No?
Nah.
But see, this is why I'm just open. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
But most of what we talked about here today is some bullshit. This is some shit that could easily be explained.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Those, I don't know how to explain them.
Yeah.
These are pretty easy.
Yeah.
Social media in the ether.
Ooh.
I'm sober now for almost 6 months. When I was high, especially on large amounts of THC or in my younger days on LSD and mushrooms, I felt like there were huge groups of people connected telepathically, with someone with a megaphone speaking or directing or warning. The message was like, connect with us or perish.
Oh, shit.
The only way to evolve or survive the future is to learn telepathy. I could defocus from this group and feel another group gathered in a similar way, having a group meditation to heal the earth. Defocus from them and pick up on preppers preaching fear in an upcoming apocalypse. I was really high, so you could just attribute this experience to that, but I honestly feel psychedelics and THC can open up higher realms of perception. I initially thought I was picking up on thoughts of everyone in my complex. That does sound like me when I'm anxious, having a bad trip. But since they all seemed connected, I figured I was picking up on a hive mind further out. I also thought I might be telepathically scrolling Reddit or the dark web. That's an interesting thought. I feel like the internet, message boards, email, social media is all preparing us to communicate telepathically. Like if there's a blackout or EMP attack and all electronic methods to connect are wiped out, our telepathic abilities will save us. I was really high.
Yeah, that was cooked. Bro. I have seen that a lot though. There was a lot of people talking about how once the EMPs start coming, we're gonna rely on telepathy.
Oh, you saw more of that.
And there was like quite a few threads that I saw of people talking about that.
Damn, people
Maybe that is just something that's out there that these people believe in.
That's like a type of prepper.
Oh shit, you're right. Huh.
Did you guys ever get into that when you talked about
I didn't
preppers?
So I didn't see anything like that. So that's why I'm like,
underground telepathy groups just getting ready for the blackout.
Bruh. That would be great. How do you attune to someone though? Do you have to attune to them, or you just got everyone's number in your head?
I ain't done the research.
Oh fuck! All right, never mind.
Well, that's why we got to do it though. We got to find out.
True.
That's also such a funny thought to think. I was super high scrolling Reddit with my mind.
That's so fucking. Also, what are you doing on the dark web?
Yeah.
Why you?
Yeah. Why
you telepathically scrolling the dark web? What's on the dark web that you need to look at?
Well, what kind of thoughts were in his mind that he was thinking? I must be on the dark web.
Dark web. There's a few things that I know about the dark web, and most of them are not good.
That's why it's dark.
Exactly. Can't see nothing in there.
If it was in the light, it'd be all right. There's a lot of stuff in the light that's not good.
Lights on, bro. Turn the lights on, bro. We don't need all this darkness.
I felt that before. I've been super high and definitely felt like I could feel like a presence in the room. Or presences. So I had that idea for a while, like THC and chemicals opening up the what is it? What is it? The Aldous Huxley the something of perception, the gates of perception. Is that it?
I think so.
Something like that. So yeah, I've definitely felt that. and it's definitely an idea that's
Man,
out there. I
maybe
think
we all just got to get super fucked up and then we can communicate with each other once the EMP attacks start.
Yeah. Well, I mean that's pretty realistic in a post-apocalyptic situation. Everyone's just
True.
gonna be high. So
Yeah, actually, you're right.
yeah,
We're gonna have to figure out a way to keep growing weed in this apocalyptic landscape, though.
yeah. Somebody just have a bathtub LSD.
Just take a little swig.
That would be scary.
That would be very scary.
Post-apocalypse,
Fuck.
The Last of Us, and you're on acid.
Yeah, that's not good, brother. I would not have fun.
Get some water.
Those fucking mushroom zombies coming at you.
Whoa, psychedelic mushroom zombies. Why did they do
shit,
that?
You could bite on them and get fucked up.
They bite you and you get fucked up.
Oh my god.
You can peer into the hive. Well, I gotta stop putting my fiction ideas out
Yeah, come on, bro. We are blowing millions of dollars.
That's
by
what I'm saying, bro.
Blasting all of our.
Neil Druckmann's gonna listen and be
Oh
like,
my
"Oh,
God.
I got an idea."
100%.
Fucking colonizer piece of
Fucking
shit. Of course, you would
colonizer
take my
Zionist.
idea, bitch.
All right. Let's get into this. Okay. Actually, maybe, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to run this one. This one's kind of scary.
Okay.
This is definitely one of these very mentally ill people.
Okie dokie.
that- He says, autism experiments meant to kill off autism awareness. The truth about autism is upsetting. It is an artificially created mental disorder that Hitler helped come up with for MK Ultra experiments that the United States was supposed to help him with, but they ended up betraying him and doing it on their own. All of their disabilities are forced on them by the MK Ultra machine. I need to see a picture of that MK Ultra machine. Bro.
Yeah, I didn't know there was. I
didn't know
never
about
heard of
the
a
machine,
machine. A machine.
Yeah. And they're trying to hurry up and get rid of autism before people find out what it was. Why are there still autistic people? To do that, they have to make sure people with autism don't have kids. You know how they do that? When those people are just children, they're scrutinized as pedophiles.
Oh, right. I forgot. Okay.
What?
Sorry, Carrie. Yeah.
What does that possibly? When they're children, they're scrutinized as pedophiles?
Have you been scrutinized as a
Yeah,
pedophile?
that's a little. See, that's right.
You know?
As children, they're scrutinized as pedophiles, and it will always treat them that way their whole lives. This gives the government an excuse to say why they didn't let them have kids. You know,
Oh my God.
no idea what that means.
There is some dark personal experience
100%.
behind this one.
Yeah. In order to prove that autistic people will be that way, some of them are used as sacrificial pawns and have all of their free will taken away. The computer will try as hard as it takes to turn them into pedophiles. By the time they're adults, never letting their sexual fantasies mature. Once they become an adult, the more they resist these thoughts, the harder the computer will try. It will try to make them look bad enough to become aware and tortured to death, just so it can prove to people that autistic people are like this. To everyone, though everyone else is barely try in comparison, and some people are computer. Like some people, the computer will never try because they're supposed to be government people, and it doesn't want them to scrutinize for that at all.
Some people are computer.
Some people are computer. You're right. These things are nothing but a really fucked up way to control people and kill them. Elon Musk is aware that there are experiments going on with autistic people, but refuses to do anything about it or even learn anything about it. The computer tells me, that's a fucking awesome line. The computer tells me that if he did those things or let the government find out what the fuck? The computer tells me that if he did those things or let the government find out, he would get in trouble. Let's bring awareness to this problem so the government will take notice and fix it. The ghost in the machine is a program by a dragon, and its codename is Kaido.
What a fucking dump at the end there. The ghost in the machine is a program created by a dragon named Kaido.
Also, this dude is definitely obsessed with One Piece. I want to do his account.
Yeah.
And he's posting on One Piece shit. Dragon is a character in One Piece, and Kaido is also a character in One Piece.
So, an autistic pedophile weeb is what we're looking
Yeah.
at here, who doesn't
This
really know
shit
how to
absolutely fried
deal.
my fucking mind when I read it. Like, wow. Like, for sure, it's like an autistic person who has a lot of mental problems, but whoa, bruh. Whoa.
Yeah, that is yeah, I mean, this is what, poor mental health looks like. It looks like basically like coping for things that are real. Yeah, basically saying the computer, because I mean, we all know you're talking about yourself. The computer is making
It's
you a
forcing you to become a
pedophile.
pedophile. Also, like the whole thing about like, and since first, I've never heard a stigma that autistic people are pedophiles. Like that's never, I've never heard that in my life.
I feel like maybe I have,
Really?
but vaguely.
I feel like I've never heard of that. Like I don't know where that comes from. And then my boy Fat Cock Smooth Balls or Fat Cock Mixed Smooth Balls says,
Gotta love the internet.
can you provide any evidence for any of these claims? Also, this has nothing to do with the subject of this sub. Very true. I didn't hear anything about telepathy in there. And then he comes back. Unfortunately, the only ones with enough security clearance to dig up such high classified intel are Interpol and Elon Musk, which neither listen to, and Elon refuses to care. How/where did you learn any of this then? And why do you believe it? I learned it from a government supercomputer. Know what it means to be drafted into war nowadays. Means you're plucked out of public to learn intelligence that got hidden from its own government after World War II and during the Cold War. I don't think any of that is true. And then he says, I do have some more in-depth notes I took, but my hand was being targeted, and I'm not allowed to have good handwriting. It causes pain to write stuff down.
Whoa.
Yeah.
My hand was targeted, so I can't write it down. But he also typed all this.
Yeah.
Or maybe
This
he
is one
just
of the
did
ones
like
where
voice to.
he's like a huge poster in like MK Ultra and has a bunch of
Is he?
fucking gnarly shit in here, like crazy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, the MK Ultra thing I feel like was kind of just glossed over. And Hitler making an MK Ultra machine, but not to make, but to undo autism. But wait,
Yeah.
so wait, Hitler was trying to.
So he's saying that autism is like fake, basically. Like it was created.
Oh,
And all the disabilities that come with autism were like created and put into people with this MK Ultra machine.
okay.
So it's not like a naturally occurring thing.
How did
I
he
don't know
get
why
access
Hitler
to
came
a
into that.
supercomputer?
That's, you know what? That's a great question. Where the fuck? Well, he said he got drafted. This is what being drafted is nowadays. He said you learn.
I had a feeling this was an older person because he talks about
think
the
he's younger.
computer.
I think he's younger.
Oh, okay.
His profile was unsettling to say the least. He also has some writings on here
Oh boy.
where he like wrote down a bunch of notes about Area 51 and autism that he posted in the MK Ultra sub. I can barely read it. His handwriting really is shitty. But this was also like a sad one because he did post in the MK Ultra thing a year ago, can't handle this anymore. I think I'm going to die. And then he just goes off about like eugenics and it's yeah. And then he hasn't posted in a year, so I'm really hoping he just got help or got off the internet.
Yeah, please.
I'm hoping my boy is out there and healthy. But yeah, that was one of the weirdest things I think I've ever seen.
Yeah. Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say to that dude. I'm just like, I mean, it's fun to listen to.
Yeah.
Those are some interesting theories you got, but yeah, I don't know.
This one's lighter.
This one's awesome.
Yeah, so this is another mental probe, but rather than from another person, an interdimensional being. So I don't know if this is dangerous or not, but I had a kind of weird experience meditating the other day that I thought I would share. Usually when I am really consciously trying to make a telepathic contact, I specify who I'm inviting to answer. To any entities from the Federation of Planets, who we are familiar with, by the way. If you've been listening, we know all those guys. In service to the one infinite creator, the or the Aeolian. How the fuck? Islands.
You know what? That sounds about right.
I invite you to etc. But sometimes I just kind of close my eyes, go into focus 12. He's a gateway practicer.
He is a gateway practicer.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, we're familiar with all this, Focus 12, Federation of Planets, boilerplate stuff. Yeah. Or close to it. Don't do hemisync every time.
Oh, that's a good tip, actually, that I might need to.
Yeah. And just kind of see if I sense anyone. I keep my thoughts and emotions positive, and if I contact anything, I just sort of roll with it. Sometimes doing this, I encounter a negative STS entity, and usually I cut it off immediately because they can be kind of scary. This particular time, however, I got the impression of lots of little negative entities. And instead of immediately putting up my AOL Rebull and ditching them, for anyone who doesn't know, a Rebull is like a protective sphere when you're going to go into the astral realm, just to keep yourself protected from negative entities. I decided to let them float around me a bit. Big mistake, buddy. Bro, hold on. You're also supposed to put up your Rebull before you even go in.
Nah, this dude's... He's living on the edge.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I'm like, I guess he's probably just so comfortable with the practice. He's like, I got this. Mm-hmm. So what happens when you get cocky?
Too big for your britches there.
Mm-hmm. And you felt the entities, and you just, just test it out. Come on, bro. You're taking the Rebull for granted. Mm-hmm. You don't know how much shit you dodged with that bitch on. I was in a particularly safe and loving mood and wasn't scared of them. They kind of fizzed around me. I know, weird verb choice, but telepathy is weird.
True.
And it really felt like I was in the water and being surrounded by a bunch of those little fish that eat dead skin, ? I got an insectoid impression from the entities individually, but as a group, they were more like a school of fish than a swarm of bugs. It didn't hurt at all, but I could tell they weren't finding any food from me. I was in such a good mood and wasn't thinking anything negative. I actually started to feel sorry for these little guys, focusing on being positive, loving. I wasn't mad or grossed out by them, so I thought, what the hell? Let's give them a snack. And then conjured a negative thought, but a fun one. Fuck the Chiefs. I'm a football fan.
No.
I didn't know football fans meditated. I'm a football fan, and I, as most Americans, am tired of the Kansas City Chiefs winning.
Come on, bro.
Enough with the dynasties already. I have no ill will towards the actual players. It's a fun type of negative thought. Friendly competition, but rooting for your home team. So I didn't think this negative thought would be too bad to allow, so I did. And they gobbled it up. Come on, man. You give an inch. I could feel them exciting. I just dropped a little fish food into the tank. After doing that for them, I gave them a mental hug, which they did not return, but I was expecting them to, and rebulled away, ending the experience. All right, he threw up his rebull at the very end there. It wasn't loving, but it also wasn't fearful. It was interesting. So to me, that's a good thing. I was really surprised to have a net positive encounter with any STS entities, but it was actually fine. Sort of. Just the little guys were fine, at least. The name Gormagorg came to me and kind of repeated in my head very slow. Gormagorg. I tried to ask it a few things. I got these impressions about it. It eats negative thoughts, but not hatred, more like little worries, particularly about work. Worries about getting that report done on time, worries about how this or that could go wrong with some project, worries about being called in late, that sort of thing. Nothing extreme or existential, but still negative thoughts. Vibrations have something to do with how it eats. This thing wouldn't shut up about vibrations. It loves humans, but in a dependency food source kind of way. Not the love of the STO types. Like, it does not want to see us destroy ourselves, but not because it cares about us, because it cares about itself. You try eating rocks was one of the only normal speed impressions I got from it. It was curious because I was beaming out a lot of love while also sharing a negative thought with negative entities. Apparently, it has not seen this often. Didn't seem to want anything from me other than to see what is going on. I didn't want to interact for too long, and I certainly didn't invite it back. The name has been randomly popping back into my head, but I think that actually might be me doing that. Yeah, anybody know about Gormagorg?
Fuck. Jesus, brother. First of all, that's That's kind of a sad existence for this entity, bro. That
Yeah.
all he feeds on is work-related issues. That's crazy, bro. What the fuck?
There's a whole,
Particularly negative thoughts about work.
You vent to your friends, your family, your significant other. There's a whole entity
whole
out there that
fucking
will just
entity, bruh.
eat up your
He
complaints,
lives
your
on
gossip.
that shit. Yeah.
Really a
Hey.
drama queen when you think about
Oh
it.
my god. True, brother.
God, what a fuck ass existence, dude.
Fuck, bruh. Just sitting there listening to people talk about work complaints all day. One of my least favorite things, bro.
Yeah.
Just sitting there with
Yeah.
friends and then someone's going off for 2 hours about work. You're not at work, bro. Shut the fuck up.
That's what I'm saying. Let's keep it minimal, bro. Act like you got a life outside of
That's
that
what I'm
place.
saying, bro. Please. Just make something up if you have to. Damn, the name feels familiar. It is also similar to the name Orgalarg from Adventure Time. Maybe Adventure Time. Who invented Adventure Time, bro? Who wrote that shit? Wonder
Probably
if they're
Stephen
tapped
King.
in. Oh my god.
Probably Lana
H.P.
Del Rey.
Lovecraft, bro.
Probably Billie Eilish. Maybe it was Britney Spears.
It could have been Britney Spears. What if whoever wrote Adventure Time had an encounter with Gormagorg?
Probably.
I could see that, bro. Maybe he's tapped
What the
into the
fuck-
gate
What,
tapes.
what the fuck even is Orgalorg, bro? I never watched Adventure Time.
I haven't either.
That was one of those shows that it just,
Oh, he's a little guy. The Breaker of Worlds.
oh, fuck.
Holy shit.
Is he telepathic?
Oh, he looks kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Probably. Look at his tendrils.
That's what I was thinking.
Looks very
Whoa.
Lovecraftian to me.
Whoa. Is the spirit of Lovecraft beaming into the Adventure Time writers?
Hopefully not, bro. That'd be problematic.
Oh, yeah, true.
Adventure Time's woke. We wouldn't have H.P. Lovecraft's racist ass beaming in there.
Oh, yeah, true.
What is this? Why is he inside of a bee ghost? I don't know what's going on. I never seen this show. I heard it's good.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I just never watched it.
yeah.
I was a regular show kind of guy.
Same. Yeah, I love regular show.
Yeah. I don't know. Damn, bro. Maybe I need to tap into Gormagorg, bro. I don't talk about work at all with anyone.
That's true.
I'm like, maybe I tap in with Gormagorg, feed him a little, have
Yeah.
a little chit chat.
Yeah, but I feel like, he said that this is a negative entity because it feeds on negative things, but I think that's a good thing.
Yeah,
It's like a trash can.
exactly, bro. Just throw away all the waste.
Yeah, bro. He's a dumpster for my
And he loves it.
work problems. Yeah.
I'm helping him out. He's helping me out.
That's called a
A symbiotic relationship, right?
no,
Or
because
no.
that takes from the
Oh,
other
fuck.
thing.
What's the other one? It's one of those relationships,
Yeah.
like docking.
Is it synchronistic? No, it's not synchronistic. Fuck.
It's one of those guys. One of those things.
If you know, you know.
All right, let's do one last one real quick. Victim of psychic attacks. On a daily basis, my mind is being read by other people. The issue is almost anyone can be a psychic. And there's the lobotomites as well. You know what I mean? There's all these different factions, and some of them work together. Some of them work against each other. Anyways, this subreddit is about telepathy. And yes, I know government-paid bots will flood in here and say denigrating things about us, like they always do. I refuse to believe that anyone is as mean as they are unless they're corrupted by money, the devil, and probably try to have sex, but don't know how to do it properly, and then try to brag about it to other people. You should know how to love women, asshole, fascist pig. Fascists are the real fascists. All right, bro. Tone it down a little bit. Anyways, I was wondering if
You get it, you're woke.
Anyways, I was wondering if any genuine, and if you aren't being genuine towards me, I'll know. People have any advice about how to build up a resistance to psychic attacks. They also use psychic abilities on me involving other senses, such as remote viewing and telekinesis. It's always bad though. Sometimes people say things like, I love you, using telekinesis by knocking on the wall or the floor in some kind of code. They use remote viewing to violate my privacy while I'm using the bathroom. and put poison in the gummy vitamins and told my mom to try and make me take them. The poison has this chemical that only reacts to my specific body chemistry. So when anybody else ingests them, the kill switch in the poison doesn't activate. Also, they mix duds in with the real ones in order to try and confuse me, but I refuse to be confused any longer. I want to awaken my own abilities, because then I can fight back. Also, some psychiatrists want to rape you, so try and prevent that from happening. Please stay safe. The last time I told someone to stay safe, their boyfriend threatened to fuck me up. Holy shit.
That was a lot. Wow. What the fuck
Wow.
I want to know more about these factions. This motherfucker's
That's what,
living
okay,
a whole
this is what
adventure.
when I read this is one of the first ones that I read, and I was like trying to find out about these factions, but I couldn't find anything. I don't know what
the only thing I see
they
is
put
there's
together.
lobotomites in Fallout New Vegas.
Oh, there are lobotomites in Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah.
In the Old World no, not Old World Blues.
Captured,
the
Old
casino
World
one.
Blues.
Is it Old?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, it is Old World Blues.
Captured by the think tank,
The
stripped
think
of their
tank.
brains and fitted with Tesla coils.
Think tank. Some of the top scientists in the world preserve their brains in robots, and they continued their research for ever. Basically, they're alive forever. Crazy. So, I also just love the little thing at the end of the first half of it when they just started going off.
Yeah.
About like they probably try to have sex but don't know how to do it properly, and then they try to brag about it to other people. You should know how to love women, asshole. Fascist pig. Fascists are the real fascists.
Who is that in reference to?
I don't know. I really don't. I can't tell. Maybe they're talking about the government paid bots that denigrate people talking about being telepathic, but I truly cannot follow who they're talking about. Also the gummy vitamins. Now your mom's giving you a prize of gummy vitamins, brother. If anyone else takes them, nothing happens, but they're poison to my specific body chemistry. Like,
I wish he would have said what the effects are.
Me too. And then I also crazy that they kind of just threw in at the end. Also, psychiatrists want to rape you. Gang. Yikes.
Damn, that's a coworker if I've ever heard one.
Sure. And then someone comes in and says, "My brother, I hope you can read this and believe it. You are not suffering from psychic attacks. You're suffering from schizophrenia. It's much more common than people believe, and it's treatable. I beg you to put aside your ego and talk to a mental health professional." They say, "I'm sorry you feel that way. You seem like a nice person."
Why are you sorry he feels that way? That's actually, I feel like that is a pretty positive
right?
response.
They're just really trying to. They're trying to be
I want
so
people,
nice to you.
I want people to lean into my conspiracies of people trying to rape me and poison me.
Well, after they said, "I'm sorry you feel that way. You seem like a nice person," somebody responds to that and says, "Don't you hate it when they say it's schizophrenia when deep down you know it's not?" I don't know. I used to say, use it to your advantage and just ride the wave. DM your star sign and I can probably tell you how to manage your ego if you want. Then someone else comes in. Being a schizo is like realizing that you're being psychic attacked and the person or group doing it are mad that you can hear them. A psych might offer to help by suggesting a prescription that would quote unquote diminish your ability to hear them. Sometimes they might attack you until it's become a physical, psychological attack. That the one where everyone suddenly labeled you with mental illness, the one that feels like a coven of witches are messing with you, when in reality, you're probably closer to being a mentalist to the intruder.
If I was someone dealing with this sort of thing, I think, the best possible outcome is that I'm out of my mind.
Right?
Because that's treatable. What do you do with, external mind probes from government entities, or what the fuck was it again? There's factions.
There's lobotomites. There's a bunch of other factions. There's government bots.
But also, how are you gonna get? How are you getting attacked by a lobotomite?
Yeah, come on, bro. They don't even got brains.
You got a brain.
Come on, brother.
You gotta strengthen your defenses, pal.
All the comments other than that first one are just agreeing with them and trying to teach them mental fortitude and how to, use their psychic abilities and stuff.
Firewall activated.
Really crazy. There was another post that I don't think I grabbed it, but one of the funny things was they were talking about how they were trying to get like advice on how to stop people from reading their minds. They say people are just constantly reading their minds and everything, and like some of these other, oh god, but yeah, people constantly like reading their minds and like attacking them and everything. And the person said that they wear a wool beanie to stop the psychic attacks from coming, but they said that it started to weaken, so they need other suggestions on headwear to stop. And everyone in the comments were like, dog, a beanie is not going to stop people from reading your mind.
What happened to good old tinfoil?
Bro, that's what I was waiting for someone to say, like a tinfoil hat or something, but none of them weren't about that, bro. Yeah. The only other ones I have are very sad, so I think we might just leave it here. But some of these other ones are
it's pretty cool,
gnarly, bro. Like it's very fucked up. There was one of like a lady that was in psychosis for like 11 months, and her 6-year-old kid is like crying and freaking out and everything. It was very fucked up.
Oh yeah,
and she just thought that she thought that somebody was in her brain, like telling her all this like evil shit to do and like raping her and her 6-year-old and all this stuff. And she was talking about how her 6-year-old would like beg to her to like stop everything. And she was like, she's just being controlled by this. It was very sad.
Yeah. I remember when we looked at that, she perceived the child as under attack as well, when really the child was just reacting. Everything
that they were saying, it seems like they were just like telling their mom to just like stop.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was, that one was fucking rough.
On Amazon, you can get an EMF blocking hat.
Oh shit.
It's
really?
it's a beanie for men and women.
I wonder if it's got shungite in it.
It's lined with a patented wave stopper silver fiber shielding, lab tested to IEEE 299 and EN 622092. So Wi-Fi, 5G, cell phone, and Bluetooth signals are attenuated before they reach your head. Knit warmth with full ear covering, 100% acrylic knit outer holds, heat that a thin cap cannot, and pulls low over both ears. A shielded beanie for cold commutes, dog walks, and winter level. Ribbed cuff that holds its shape. The turned cuff grips without squeezing, and the silver-lined interior stays flat against your head, so hours of wear leave no itch and no red band.
Damn.
So $94 beanie.
Holy fuck. I was going to say, I might need to get one of these and test it out. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
What are the reviews?
I mean, I guess it,
it sounds comfy.
I guess maybe
I like beanies.
Maybe it's worth it for $95 to stop people from getting inside my fucking head.
Bro, that's what, get out me head.
Get out me fucking head, bro.
You're like blowing like smoke into my mind. Like, get out me head.
Ay.
Sorry, I'm looking at the reviews, yeah. As someone who's become more mindful of electromagnetic frequencies from phones, Wi-Fi, and other devices, I wanted something stylish yet functional to help reduce my exposure. This beanie, that would be so wild. Someone telling you about their new beanie they got. Like, imagine you just compliment somebody's beanie and they're like, "Oh yeah, man, and it helps with the Wi-Fi."
Yeah,
I'm like, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna walk away now."
I've seen people buy like $300 iPhone cases that have like shungite and stuff in them. They're like, it'll block the 5G. Motherfucker, you have the phone. The phone's working. There's nothing being blocked. What are you talking about? It's fucking nuts, bro.
Wait, yeah, true. Because how would the phone work?
The phone wouldn't work if this thing was
5G?
Actually working.
Damn, bro.
They get got, bro. It's always old people, bro.
God, dude.
These old folks love it. On one of the Facebook pages I'm a part of, they were slanging like keychains that have 5G blockers in them, and like phone cases that were like $200 that'll block 5G.
Man, I feel like that could be man, that would have been a good spinoff. Maybe that could be an episode or something.
Yeah.
All this kind of practical pseudoscience stuff.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Sick. All right.
It's so hot in
It's
here.
fucking
They
boiling
fucking
in here.
cut
They
off the AC
brother,
right
they
when we
cut
started.
the AC off right when we started recording. I'm gonna have a word with some people after this.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna have to talk to management.
Mm-hmm. All right. This has been episode 30.
30.
It's an ugly world. Big 3-0.
Big 3-0, man.
Like, comment, subscribe if you like the stupid shit that we say.
Comment if you hate the look of Jolie.
Yeah, comment if you think I look stupid or untrustworthy.
Send the telepathic attack.
Yeah, I was gonna say attack me.
If
Attack me, I'll take it.
We're about to go get silver line beanies, so it's not gonna work anyways.
You're not gonna be able to fucking touch me, idiot. But yeah, free Palestine. Stop all the bullshit in the world. We're good guys. Do good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, I fucked it.
If you have telepathy, use your power for good.
Do good things. We love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.